Here we are. Idiot of the day, commit, don't quit. Jeff here. Today I called it Now I Want Cake, Chris. Our buddy Christy Pine, fella from the UK, made a video, and the video was something about him loving cake, and when he was started a job years ago, and what happened. Anyways, he'll get the joke. But if you check Chris's video, you'll see Christy Pine. You'll see what I'm talking about. Just kind of a joke, but you'll get it if you watch it. So it's great to see everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's Tuesday. We were able to get Monday over, so that's a good thing. Hey, Steve Believe. Hey, I loved your the live this morning. I'm sorry I could only stay a few minutes. Ethan say hi.
Hi.
He's just gonna have lunch now. He had a dentist appointment, and we had to get going. But that's another story. I'll tell you that in a minute. Just say hi to everybody. Oh, Steve, you gotta take off. Okay, no worries. It says, hi, guys. Catch you later. Okay, no problem. If you got to go, Steve, I understand. Where are we? Mini Cooper. Hello, Thomas. How are you? GNC No Limit TV. Hey, how are you? Razzle Rama Videos. Hey, Razzle, how are you? Neo Blake Gaming. Steve Believe. Oh, hi, Steve. I think I know what happened. You probably popped that in a little earlier. Okay, sounds good, Steve. It's great to see you, my friend. Serving from my home. Hey, how are you, Lacey? It's great to see you. Crash Force. Crash Force, you're MC Lockdown's son. Is that right? I'm pretty sure you are. I'm pretty sure that's what he said on Gil Skills the other night on the live. How you doing? It's great to see you. Thank you very much for coming. Neoblade Gaming. Where are we? Florida Pirate Adventures. Stopping by to say hi. Well, you know what? Thanks very much, my friend. I really appreciate it. Oh yes, Steve. Ethan's here. That's another story. He had to stay home. He was supposed to get 3 fillings in his mouth, so that was going to take a little over an hour, and by the time he came home, he wasn't going to be able to eat lunch. It's going to be like 1:30 before we got home, and by the time he ate, we're looking at like 2:30 and stuff, and so we're like, you know, he's done just after 3:30. There's no way he's going to school today, so we kept him out for the day. It was just one day, no big deal. But the fun began when I got there, and he went to. He was like, what, 15, 20 minutes? 20 minutes? Yeah, 20 minutes. I thought, wait a second, you don't get 3 fillings done. Sorry, his lunch is in the microwave. It'll just be a second. We couldn't get this done quick enough. So, yeah, 20 minutes. I thought, how did you do 3 fillings? She says, 3 fillings? What are you talking about? She ran in, the dental hygienist ran in the other room. Ask questions, tried. Trophy Dad. Hey, everybody, it's great to see you. I'm sorry, I'm just, Gil Skills, how you doing? Rob's Homemade. I'm just telling a story quickly. Sorry. So she ran in thinking, did I forget to do the filling? She says, no, he doesn't have 3 fillings right now. So anyways, we took him out of school for a dental cleaning. It looks like they said, well, book the appointment for fillings in 6 months. So anyways, that was the fun. He's out of school because of it, but oh well. I imagine, I said, do you want to go back to school? He says, no, I have to eat lunch anyway. So Steve Believe, I thought he was off school because of Thanksgiving. No, Steve, Thanksgiving already happened. Sorry, about first or second week of October here in Canada, but it's Thanksgiving in the States this week. Dirty Dog Diggers, how are you? So no Thanksgiving for us in Canada. It's already happened in October, but it's American Thanksgiving. Is it Thursday, everybody? I'm pretty sure it is, but Sam the Man Escalima. So I've got some great news that happened last night. Anybody know Danny Black? I can't remember. It's his live channel. He's got 2 live. No, he's got 2 channels. He's got his one channel that's like 4,000 people or something, and then his other channel where he goes live. So I was watching him, and I don't know if it's his wife or girlfriend last night, and oh man, it was so fantastic. They were in Australia, and they were, and I don't know if it's just like they're traveling or if he lives there or what it is, but yeah, Ethan's supposed to be in school, Thomas, but he's off today. Sam the Man Escalina, I'm on my lunch. Well, thanks, Sam. I appreciate it. You know, you're always welcome here anytime. So whenever you have to drop off, you take care. Tell the school he's American Trophy Dad, my friend. I love it. I love it. Bearded Beer Man, how are you, my friend? Yes, Thursday, American Thanksgiving. But yeah, we've already had ours a little more than about 5-6 weeks ago, and so yeah, he's not off this week. Just today because we thought the dental appointment. So oh well, that's okay. Oh, no worries, Steve. That's not a problem. It's but it is American. It is Thanksgiving, just in the United States. That's all. So Whiskey Woman 5. Hey, how are you again? It's great to see you. Thank you very much. Rob's homemade, only 3 away from my goal of 1650K. Wow, that's awesome, Rob. Oh, wow, Rob's homemade. That is awesome. What do we have here? Oh, yes, that's right. Gil Skills tonight at 7 p.m. That's right. Hey, Gil, everybody, Bob, everybody here, Life of Grace and Logan Vlogs. So guess what? I watched Danny Black live last night. He was in Australia, and he was reviewing the GoPro Hero 7 Black. And he was going to drop it in the water, throw it in the water. And anyways, he's doing the video, and my wife was sitting watching. She came in. She had an appointment, a meeting, and she came in. I said, you got to see this. So she sat down for 25 minutes. We were watching it together. And he drops down that the GoPro 7 shoots at 120 frames per second. She goes, okay, that's it. It's sold. And anyways, it doesn't go 4K, I guess, in 120 1080p, which is fantastic. Worm's Eye View, hey Peppa, how are you? It's great to see you. Neil Blake Game, it's great to see everybody. So, anyways, it sold this probably Black Friday this weekend. Best Buy here in Canada is selling the GoPro Hero 7 Black version or whatever it's called, selling at the same price as it usually is. But the only thing is you get like not a selfie stick, but something like a selfie stick. It's a GoPro extension or something. Usually costs a little over $100, but you get it included. So she says, well, you know, you get that, we're gonna get it. It's an extra feature that would cost us $150 anyways. So I think this weekend, she says, your birthday's coming up, Christmas, and she says, you'll put money in, I'll put money in. It's sold. So we're gonna get the GoPro Hero 7 hopefully this weekend or next week sometime. So I'm super pumped up about that. Conan's Kitchen, how are you? It's great to see you. Desmond Saunders, hey buddy, how are you? It's great to see you. 1906, so it's 7:06. That's right, 5 hours difference. Mini Cooper Thomas. Dirty Dog Diggers. I'm looking to get one myself. Dirty Dog Diggers. I've wanted one. You know, I haven't. You know, it's hard to explain when it's almost $600 by the time you put tax and everything into it. It's $529 Canadian. And then by the time you tax it, it's just over 600 something. So hopefully, anyways, that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, Gil Skills, I think that's what it is. Life of Grace and yes, we do have a Black Friday sale here in Canada. It's I imagine everywhere. Actually, Walk of Life, how are you? Gil Skills, yeah, awesome. It will not be disappointed with it. Yeah, Gil Skills, I think, is that what it's called, a gimbal or something? I don't know exactly, but I saw the feature in the Black Friday sale on Best Buy, and I thought, this is what I'm going to do. Proton Aquatics, hey, how are you? It's going so quick, everybody. 28, wow, what the heck's going on? 28 viewers. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate it. Trophy Dad, check Walmart. Someone told me that they're beating all Best Buy deals. Okay, sounds good. I don't know if they have the gimbal, but Trophy Dad, like here in Canada, that's what the Canadian Best Buy said. So I will take a look this evening. I just haven't had a chance. I came across it after watching Danny Black. Oh my gosh, his coverage was awesome. Just amazing. I'm about to go live at 1:30. You're probably you're in Texas, aren't you, Crash Course? That's amazing. Hey Labata, how are you doing, my friend? It's nice to see you again. Thank you very much. Russell, it's 8:10 at Paris. Oh gosh, Russell, I bet it's absolutely beautiful there. I'll be right back. Okay, Tom, you take. We'll see in a few minutes. Okay, my friend. But I mean, nothing's 100%. I don't know if we'll get it this weekend, but I'm hoping as long as we can get the sale. But one way or the other, it's just the price sold. We should get it in the next couple weeks and nights. And Kent Beer Reviews. Hey, buddy, how are you? It's great to see you. Thank you for dropping in. I really appreciate it. Sam the Man. Feel free to check out my Black Friday wrap video. Sounds good. So does anybody know Chris D. Price? He's from the UK. I imagine Desmond Saunders, Worm's Eye View may know him. If Kent Beer Reviews may know him. Some of you may know him as well. But Chris D. Price, you know, I've been friends with him for a while, and I met him through the Pritchards. Do you know Marie from the Pritchards? Everybody met him through her, and he's become a friend in that. And I love watching his videos. He always got great stories. This week was a story about how when I won't tell the whole story, but something about cake, and that's what the name of the title of the video was. $600 is better than the camera I want. It's going to be a long time before I can afford the Sony A99. I've had an eye on 4,000 just the body. Ask questions, I understand. And hey, my world in OKC, it's great to see you. Thank you very much. Ask questions. I'm not a technical person in the sense like for camera, so I couldn't just buy a camera and, you know, set it. The GoPro, you know, it's pretty much I don't want to say plug and play, but you take it out, it's ready to go. So and the footage looks amazing. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm no photographer, but hope let's see how the coverage goes. I'm pretty sure it should improve than some of it at this point. Worm's Eye View. No, I don't think I've heard of him. Yeah, Christy Price, Worm's Eye View. I found him through the Purchers. Super. I would say he's in the late 30s, maybe 40, but I would say in his 30s. But has a family in that, and great videos. He did one on Queen in that a couple weeks ago, and it was brilliant. But I love Christy Price's channel. He's a fantastic guy. Let's see here. What do we have? Lovers in Sweden. Hey, how are you? It's great to see you. Excuse me for this. Yes, if anybody hasn't seen Ethan's home, took him to the dentist at around lunch, and we thought he was going in for 3 fillings, but wasn't the case. He went for cleaning. That's all it was. So they said, "Oh yeah, we'll book you an appointment in 6 months." So we'll see what happens. You put a quick link up. Does Joe? Yes. Okay. Worm's Eye View, Pippa. Jojo, my wife just popped up Christy Price's link. Okay, it's a couple down from you. So hopefully, yes, ask questions. That's what I hear in the stabilities. It looks like it's pretty brilliant, but I know it's not the other cameras or the DSLRs. But for the price, ask questions. We couldn't. You can't beat it. So, anyways, we're looking forward to it. Drone Journey. Hey, how are you? Evening, all. Great to find your channel. Drone Journey. Thank you so much. I just met you in the last 24 to 48 hours. So it's so nice of you to drop in. Everybody, welcome Drone Journey. It's very nice to have you here, my friend. It really is. It's nice to have you all here. It really is. Joe, thanks very much for dropping Chris's link in the chat. Yes, there it is again, everybody. But Christy Price, I don't think you'd be disappointed. He's got that dry sense of humor. It's just brilliant. I love it, and I love watching him every time. So I think you get a kick out of it. He's a pretty funny fella, and he's got a great sense of humor. Oh, Drone Journey, super chat. I haven't done any of that yet. Mail about a stream and folding clothes. I was doing that yesterday. It's a great value. Yes, it is. Good skills. It certainly. Mr. Green Time. Watching your stream and getting ready. Going to the party every day this week. That's awesome. Thumbs up, kids. How are you, my friends? It's great to see you. Yeah, super chat that. I don't know what. You know what? Some people said add things. I may down the road. I don't know. Celestial Way, how are you? Amazing brother. Celestial Way, thank you so much for coming. Thumbs up, kids. You're brilliant. You know what? Thanks a lot, my friends. I really appreciate it. You know what? I think we have the same taste in music, our friends. It's always good to see everybody. It really is. Pondamore, hey, Sebastian, how are you? Pondamore, no worries, Sebastian. No worries. Cher Erickson. My gosh, 30 viewers. What's going on? It's crazy. Thanks so much, everybody. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks so much. I'm super. Thanks. I'm finished my live stream from Italy. Yes, Steve's from Italy. Everybody, you know what? If you want some brilliant music, guitar music, check out Steve Lee Guitar. You won't be disappointed. There's 3 people: Steve, Dan Anderson, and Renee. The Guitar Suite. I think I'm missing somebody else. Oh, Frozen Fury. I can't think of the number, but Frozen Fury does awesome guitar work too. Pullman's Kitchen. How are you? It's so nice to see you. Fitz and Bakes. Hey, buddy. How are you? Are you getting ready? Hey, any of the Americans here? Do you take the week off, or is it just a few days? I don't know. Like, I worked for an American company, a tech support company years ago, back in 2001. I worked for Verizon Internet from 2001 to 2008, and I started as just tech support. Then I went off into their help desk network department. But that was different. I dealt with New York central office all the time. But Pam's Great Outdoors Adventures. Hey, how are you? It's great to see you. Worm's Eye View. Desmond, I couldn't last 8 hours without cake. Worm's Eye View, have you seen Chris Price? If you check him out, you'll see about the cake. Trophy Dad, thanks so much, my buddy. I really appreciate it. Don't forget the like button. I really appreciate it, my friend. Let's get this corrected for you. Okay, here we are. Pondamore, there we are. Trophy Dad, everything will be good at this point, okay, my friend? See. Thumbs up, kids. Kids are off all week. Okay, and I get Thursday and Friday off. Well, that's awesome. Last day of school of the week, Trophy Dad. Oh, okay, sounds awesome. Just Thursday for me, Jeff. Some people get Friday off too. Oh, okay. I don't know exactly how it works. I guess all businesses are different. So, well, that's good. We have Thursday and Friday Fits and Bakes this week. That's awesome. Hey! It's Eric, right? I'm pretty sure. Honor Day Family Man. Hi, Jeff. Can't stay, but wanted to drop a like. Thanks, my friend. Did you see the picture on Instagram, buddy? I hope you did. It's great to see you, Modern Day Family Man. Thanks a lot. Big Keg, morning. It's great to see you, my friend. Keg, it's awesome to see you. Jeff Worms, I've I'm getting to go watch the Cake video. Oh, yeah, no worries, Pippa. I think you'll like it. He's a pretty funny fella. Desmond's. Wait a second. I missed somebody. I'm sorry if I missed you. Sorry, everybody. The chat flew by. Ask questions. The point and shoot I want is also crazy expensive. Sony. It's going so quick. Ask questions. I'm so sorry. Fish keeping Jamaica. Hey, my friend. It's great to see you. Oh no problem. Drone. Oh. It's gone so quick here today, everybody. I can't even read this so quick. Drew's food reviews. Hey, it's so great to see you. You know what? I have to get Google Hangouts open. It's 33 people watching. Wow, that's amazing. Pam's Great Outdoors Adventures. Mr. Greed, drink my shots of rum. Me and my friends are getting ready for the biggest party it's going to be on the yacht. Oh, wow, that's awesome, my friend. It really is. Oh, yeah, Modern Day Family Man. You didn't recognize me. I have a little bit of hair, yeah. You know what? Honestly, honestly, you would have saw like I looked like that pretty much a year ago. But I just started thinning right in here, and I just wasn't up for that. So off it came, and you know how it is. Flavored by Hina, how are you? It's great to see you. Let's see here. Fish keeping Jamaica, I love it. I won't read it, but I love it. Fits and Bigs hits the thumbs up. Thanks a lot. Yes. If anybody's never been to the channel, there's always a red subscribe down in the bottom right. If you want to hit that button, and there's a little bell right beside it. If you want the notifications, hit the bell. You get notified every time we come up with a live and a video. We're gonna put up. Joe started the video from the hockey game on Friday. Last night, she's got some of it done. She may finish it tonight. We should have it up in another day or two. That's all. But okay. Modern Day Family Man, you take care, my friend. It's great to have you here. You know what, everybody, Modern Day Family Man, thanks a lot, buddy, for coming. I appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of you. May Levada, you have to go. Thanks so much, my friend. I really appreciate you for coming. It's so good to have you here. Yes, Trophy Dad, you know what? Thank you, my friend. You know what I'm talking about. Thank you, okay? So anyways, thanks, Trophy Dad. I appreciate it, okay, my friend. Priscilla, May, how are you? It's great to see you. Yes, I think Joe may be here, Priscilla. I'm not sure, but fish keeping, Jeff, you're losing your hair rate. Well, not 100%. Like I've got probably about 70% of it, my friend, but it's thinning a little. So it's not for me. My wife seems to like it, so that's fine. I've been told that there are valid alternatives to OBS in case you're interested, because many people say that OBS is not that's good. I don't think it's not good, Steve. I think I just may not know how to use it properly. But if you do have something, if you send me a link sometime or something in one of the videos, even just send me a message on one or something and let me know. I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. Drew food reviews. Yes, now you have Dr. Eva Lex Luthor going on. Exactly. Oh gosh, yeah. You know what? It is what it is. I mean, when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, I was so worried I didn't want to, and I'm not losing it. Like honestly, as you can see, it's all here still, but it just gets spottier, and right here is a little spottier, and but it's still grow back. It's just you know what it's like. Some men when it starts thinning, it's just not for me. But when I was younger, I thought that would have been the worst thing on earth. But as you get older, who cares anymore? I certainly don't care, and I kind of like this. It's easy. Clyde / Jessica, how are you? I'm pretty good. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I hope you are. Let's see here. Sorry, people. Lacey, I see that you're still listening. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. For live chat, use Google Hangouts. OBS is okay. Okay, Drone Journey. Thank you. Gill Skills, you're right. I know how to use OBS. I'm just interested in knowing other options there are. Exactly. Gill Skills, I was able to get installed and everything. Maybe it's not even me. Maybe it's the issue going on. Maybe that's what I don't know, but there was a little bit of lagging, so it didn't seem to work for me as well. So I'll see what happens. Drone journey on bold. I love it. I love it. Yes, fish keeping, listening. That's a great thing. I find a lot of times, sometimes I'll, you try to watch everything. You can't watch everything. So sometimes if I can't listen, if I'm still doing something in the room or around, I just let it play and whatever. But you can't everybody. That's for sure. You're 100% right. Yes, Priscilla wants to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody celebrating this Thursday. Well, that's wonderful, Priscilla. I hope you do have a nice Thanksgiving, my friend. Um, journey in bulk, yes. Oh gosh. Hey, Cake, how's your morning going? I realize it's at about 5:30 almost in the morning. I hope you're able to have a coffee, my friend. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody, two ATVs in our life. Hey, everybody, it's great to see you again. They came to our live on Sunday night with the Jeff and JoJo show. It's great to see you again. Thank you very much. Hey, Pac Meal, how you doing? I loved your Thanksgiving. You know what? You're right. People never know exactly how life's going to turn out for them. It's great to see a Pac Meal. I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate everybody. Thumbs up. I've switched to OBS Streamlabs. It's more user friendly than the regular OBS. Okay. Drone Journey. Oh man, you could stream on my channel and they wouldn't notice. Oh gosh. Simply Vlog. Hey, how are you? It's great to see you. Thank you very much for coming, our friends. Thank you very much. What do we have here? It's gone so quick this afternoon. So what was I going to say? Yes, fish keeping Jamaica. I guess everyone's preparing for Thanksgiving. Fish keeping Jamaica. I imagine everybody is. It's 2 days away for people in the United States, so it's just around the corner. By tomorrow, I imagine the next few days will be pretty busy on the highways, roads, and in the airports, and I think it's, as far as I know, I'm aware that I think it's the busiest time of the year in the United States, isn't it? In the airports, it's actually busier than Christmas holidays. I thought it's definitely not a religious holiday, so I imagine, yeah, I definitely think that's probably a bigger holiday in that. Drone Journey 34 watching, 33 likes. Let's get 35. Drone Journey, thanks very much. Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I can't believe how many people. It's brilliant. I thank every one of you. I really do. Gaming with Whiskey. How are you? It's so nice to see you. It's so nice. Todd. It's Todd, right? 21090 Brewing. Everybody ready for Turkey Day? Yes. 21090 Brewing. If you haven't seen 21090 Brewing, I can't say the name of the beer that you were advertising yesterday, or not advertising your new video. Everybody check out 21090 Brewing. They put up a new video yesterday, and on the video at the beginning, I saw Sebastian Bach from Skid Row. That had me right from the get-go. And you know what? The sweet beers and stuff, check out their video. It's Todd and Andy, right? Check out their video. It's a great bunch of fellas, and that what they did one on a review on Def Leppard and that Def Leppard style beer, and that check them out. Great fellas. Trophy Dad, biggest travel week of the year. Trophy Dad, that's what I hear. PMDB Live, how are you? Great. I'm great. You know what? And you were in the chat, and I was going to say hi, and I you know when you start spieling stuff off, and I missed you. So PMDB Live, thank you so much, my friend. Everybody, welcome PMDB Live. I apologize, my friend. I really do. I didn't mean to, honestly. So it's very nice to have you here, my friend. It's very nice. I hope you're doing well. You're in Scotland, is that correct? Bugenhagen, how are you? Hey, Phil. Bugenhagen, I'm Jeff, but there could be a Phil here. Yes, Jeff, it's Todd. It's great to see you, Todd. You know what? We're brothers from another mother this way. Hey, it's great to see you, my friend. Let's see here. Hey, how does that sound, everybody? 21090 Brewing. We love 80s rock, exactly. And didn't Andy have a Bon Jovi shirt on? I loved it. I love it. Suresh, hey, friend, how are you? It's good to see you. See here. Yes, Pam, there's a lot of amazing. My gosh, look at it. 38 people and 38 viewers at this point. That's fantastic. It's brilliant. I love it. Love it. Love it. Ability Mama 2 Vlogs. Hey, everybody. It's having a blessed day. You too. It's so nice to see you. Thank you. You know, Heavy Metal Magnet. Hey, buddy, how are you? It's great to see you. Working hard over, stopping by to smash the thumb. Chat soon. Heavy Metal Magnet, thanks so much, my friend. I've been checking out today. I checked out Michael Fire. I checked out Fantastic Joe. There's somebody else I checked out too that did the meet and greet down in Niagara Falls. Somebody I'm missing, so I'm sorry about that. But they did a great job. And I think Michael Fire starts off with Oh gosh, you know the fellow where he has the hat on sideways, Carl. The video starts off that way, so it's a pretty good one. Fellfish, how you doing, my friend? It's great to see you. Um, yes, 21090 burn. The stream's on fire, isn't it? It's going crazy. It is nuts. I've been talking for 25 minutes, Todd, and I can't keep up. I'm gonna take a sip here quick just to give myself a break for a second, everybody. I wish I could do the auctioneer voice. I couldn't do that if I tried, but fan freaking tastic. Bob Gill Skills. I love it, my friend. I love it. I hope you're having a good one, my friend. I really do. Yeah. Everybody, Gill Skills tonight, live 7 p.m. Bob, I'll be there for sure. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. So everybody, Gill Skills live stream tonight. Gill goes live. Gill Skills goes live Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Thursdays at 7 p.m. and then Saturday evenings. I'm pretty sure 7 p.m. Saturday as well. But Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, everybody. Keg, how you doing, my friend? It's so nice to see you. And I've already said hello. I know that I'm not trying to. Sometimes the chat, I start reading names off and off. I go, Jojo. Hello, everybody. Stop by for a moment. And bam, nearly 40 people in the room. Yeah, Joe, can you believe it? I cannot believe it. Drone Journey, vodka in the glass. Oh, Drone Journey, wish I was with you. I may have a little bit of vodka, but what I would have is some rye or whiskey. My choice would be whiskey. I'd take some Crown Royal or some Jack, or you know what? My brother brought me on to. He lives in Illinois, and I was in one of those party shops down there, and I went to pick up a bottle of Jack Daniels, one of those big. I don't know if it was a 60 or what it was, but I went to pick up the bottle, and the bottle was Jack was whatever, and I could get the same bottle of this whiskey called Evan Williams. It looks just like Jack Daniels. It's got the black and white label. You wouldn't know the difference. I thought it was the same thing. $11.99 for the Evan Williams, and it tastes just a little off, but almost the same thing as Jack Daniels. So for $12 compared to like $40, I wonder what I'm going to get. Or $30, I think it might have been in the States. But yeah, Evan Williams. People, if you don't know Evan Williams, imagine Americans do. But Evan Williams, great whiskey. I'm sure there's a million more in Tennessee and Kentucky. That's one thing. I love to go down to Kentucky and Tennessee and go to some of those distilleries. When we went to Tennessee, we just didn't have time. I think Jack Daniels or one of them had a tour or something, and we just did not have time down in Nashville and Memphis and stuff. Steve, yes, that's right. You should drink chamomile. Watch. That's right. I forgot. Crash Force is live, everybody. That's awesome, my friend. That is awesome. Giacomo Chiavato. Hey, how are you? It's great. I might have mispronounced the name, and if I did, I apologize. Let's see here. So 21090 Vern, do you have any other like any new videos or lives coming up in the near future? If you want, let us know. I'm sure everybody would like to. I know I can't say exactly when our next video, because we're putting one out, but we don't know if it'll be the next day or two. But if anybody does have anything, just drop it in here and let us know. I'm sure everybody would love to check things out on that for everybody. Oh, excuse me here. Hey, Alex Lopez. Everybody welcome Alex Lopez. Alex, thanks so much, my friend. I really appreciate it. Hi, everybody stopping by to say hello. Alex Lopez, it's so nice of you, my friend. How is it down in New York, my friend? It's a little cooler here. It's kind of gray, that kind of wintry feeling. Are you getting ready for Thanksgiving, Alex? It's great of you to drop in, my friend. Everybody welcome Alex Lopez. Thank you very much, my friend, for coming. Really appreciate it. If you're here for a minute or however long you're here, Alex, it's great to have you, my friend. It really is. Big Keg. Hello, Lisa. Coffee early. Yes. What do we have here? Hit that like button. Keg, I love it. If we had Nomadic Bike, you'd be telling everybody to lick the like button at this point, I imagine. And it's funny? I can't tell when Google Hangouts everybody is on. I can't tell how many. I see that it shows 35 viewers right now in the room, but I can't see how many, when the like, I can't tell that. Because I've got Google Hangouts right in front of me, and to the side I've got the stream, so I don't know how things are, but it doesn't matter. It's great to have everybody. Alex Lopez, Chile, I have to work the holiday weekend. Oh, I'm sorry, Alex. I apologize for that. Well, whatever you have to do, I hope you still have a good holiday one way or the other, my friend. Oh gosh, Gil Skills, Bob, thank you. 43 likes. Wow, that's incredible. That is Gil Skills. Is there a way on Google Hangouts? You know how I can't get the chat on Google Hangouts. I open up YouTube and I mute the button so I don't have feedback going with YouTube and Google Hangouts at the same time. But I can see the chat going through the YouTube stream here, but I don't have it on Google Hangouts. I don't know if it's possible. Like I said, I haven't done anything with Google Hangouts except open it just for the feed. Yes, Simply Mail Vlog. Yes, there is a lot, isn't there? It's very nice, and you know what? Shows how many nice people there are out there. They're great bunch of people. They really are, my friends. Drone Journey, 4-axis custom regular, need to adjust it. I may have missed it, but I'll see what it means after Drone Journey. Bits of bakes. I've turned the lights on and made a pot of coffee. Pretty much, it's for me today. Okay, sorry, I was reading it. In the woods with Wolfie. How you doing, my friend? Dronut, how you doing? It's great to see everybody. Claude, Jessica, great to see you. I know I've already said that, but it's still great to see you. EU Pack Mule, use pop-out chat. EU Pack Mule, is that on the Google Hangouts? On the side, there's a button that says chat. Does that give you the pop-out? You know, I won't mess with it right now just in case I mix something up. But I imagine that button on the left-hand side of Google Hangouts, the blue one, says chat. If I click that, will that give me the chat? I don't know, everybody. Mini Cooper, Thomas, you take care, my friend. It's great to have you. Top right-hand side. You know, I won't do it right now. I will do it next time when I test something. That way I don't drop the feed just in case I do, everybody. Drone Journey, happy to show you how on my spare channel to test. Hit me with the email. Let me see here. Drone Journey, okay, sounds good. I will. I'll talk to you. Okay, Drone Journey. I can't do it right this second, but I will. Okay, my friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Random Lady 1989. How are you? It's so nice to see you. Thank you very much. I hope everybody's serving from my home. You know what? That the bacon wrapped video that you made. You must have, was it your husband or whatever, had must have got the buck yesterday or in the last 24 48 hours. I saw the jars that you were getting ready. It's my wife was glued to him. When I was anything with bacon, Lacey does it. So if you want a video that I'll watch every single time, I'll try to watch them. But I don't know about everybody, but when I see something that has the word bacon in it, that's it. I'm hooked. So it was awesome, Lacey. It was really great. I loved it. Gosh, where's the chat going today? It's going so quick. What do we have here? 21090 Brewing. My coworker is in his stand right now as we speak, hunting all week. Trophy Dad, I love this. I can't wait to hear the answer. What do you call the unreasonable fear of enclosed chimneys? Trophy Dad, what do you call it? I imagine we'll hear in a minute. Gil Skills, would you like a guest for a bit? Sounds good, Gil Skills. Are you talking about yourself, Bob? Just let me know. I went this weekend and didn't do it great, but hopefully Thursday through Sunday I will turn out better. Fitzbigs are talking about sorry, I missed that. It was delicious. I'm cleaning and putting my jars of venison up now. I'll start on jerky this evening. Okay, sounds good. TVs. It was fun teasing you with your yes, TVs. Joe loved it. She certainly loved that. Rousey, you have to go. Okay. Take care, my friend. Have a great one. Oh, Trophy Dad, claustrophobia. Got it. On the Google Hangout screen, on the little man with the plus sign and put in the email. Just give me a second, Bob. Oops, sorry. Bob, I'm going to be a second. So everybody just talks amongst themselves while I try to figure this out, okay, please? I'm not going to stop the chat. I'll go Google Hangout screen, click on the little man. Sorry, everybody. I'm testing out how to do this. The little man. Okay. And then put in my email address. Okay. There we are. So invitation posted. So Bob, Gill Skills, I said it. Hope just let me know if you get it. I hope it worked. I saw that I just needed to drop your email address and then hit the invite, which I did. I'll see if it works for you. I hope it does, my friend. Kentucky Survival, how are you? Drone Jenny, I'll be in Greece in December making travel videos. That's amazing. Oh, there we are. Hey, look at that. First, you know what? I always said my first, didn't I, Joe? My first Google Hangout was going to be with Gill Skills Bob. You know what? I'd like to see, but I definitely wanted, Bob from Gill Skills on, everybody. Stop playing with your little, oh gosh, you're funny. Faith and Fallen, hey, how are you? River at Skippy, Companion TVs. Okay, so here we are, everybody. I have, gentlemen, would everybody like to welcome Mr. Gill Skills? Bob, it's great to see you.
Hey, everybody.
Thanks, Bob. I appreciate you coming through. I really appreciate it.
I'll see how easy it is.
There we are. It's good to see you. So how you been, Bob? How are things going? Everybody, this is Gill Skills. I'm sure you know him from the chat, but if you've been to his channel, you know Bob. But if you haven't, this is Bob and from Gill Skills. Okay, everybody, Gill Skills, everybody.
Hey, everybody. It's great to see you. Am I coming in okay? I'm looking a little blocky.
You're looking good. It could be maybe it's something on my end. I'm not sure, but you seem to be fine on my end. But
you guys see me okay in the chat? Sweet.
Hope everybody can see Bob here. Renee D Guitar Suite, how you doing? So
honored to be your first guest.
Gill Skills. You know what? I always call you Bob. I know I do. Would you rather be called Gill Skills on the air so everybody knows who you are? It's up to you. Whatever you prefer.
Either one. I just don't want people to get confused saying, "Hey, who's Bob?" You know.
Okay.
Gill Skills.
Bob, I'm just saying to Bob right now, and I will continue to call you Gill Skills. Okay, that, like you said, this way everybody knows who we're.
Yeah, just so there's no confusion.
Okay, sounds good. So, what was I going to say? Gosh. Yes.
Know where you are, Jeff? Just snowing where you are right now?
You know what? It was about an hour and a half ago. We took Ethan to the dentist, and like I said, unfortunately, we took him out of school for the day. My wife thought, you know what, he's going to have some fillings, and after, you know what, it's going to take probably about an hour, and then have to cook lunch for him quickly. So by the time we're going to get home, it's going to be 2:30 before he ate. So we thought, you know what, what's the point in putting him in school today? It's just one day, no big deal. He could stay out. But funny thing, you know what, it was just a cleaning. It lasted 20 minutes. So yeah, I know.
I'm doing fantastic, guys. Thank you so much for asking, Flavor by Hina.
Bob, I don't know how you do this. I can talk to you, but I don't know how you keep the chat going at the same time as you're talking to your other. I have no idea, because I can talk to the people in the chat, no problem, but this is something I'll definitely have to get used to.
The dynamics are a little different because you're interacting with your co-hosts or your guests, and at the same time you're trying to keep up with the chat. So yeah, it'll take you a little bit, and we can play off each other too. Like if you miss something, I can pick it up and read it off to you.
You know, I appreciate that. I really do, my friend. Ron Nitzel, how are you? Yeah, no, I appreciate that, but I really appreciate you coming on for my first. I didn't know when I was going to do this whatsoever. Honestly, the Google Hangout started because I've had so many issues with the YouTube Live, unfortunately. And if I look back, it's about 2.5 weeks ago this started, and I've tried some test runs again to see if maybe it's corrected, and it doesn't seem to have. And first I thought, you know what, it must be a browser issue. It must be something else. I've updated everything. I've removed things. But it's just when I go live on YouTube. like you can see, maybe it's a little choppy here, but at least we're not running into those visual effects again.
Yeah.
And,
at some point I can help you go through OBS too. We can definitely set that up for you, because
okay.
OBS is going to give you a clearer, crisper picture.
Will it? Okay.
As compared to Google Hangouts. For some reason, it really compresses the stream, and it's not as crisp. It's not as high of a resolution.
Okay.
But there are many benefits to doing it either way. I mean, you could talk to multiple people through Hangouts, but you can only just be yourself through OBS.
Oh, okay.
You can't use that in conjunction with Hangouts.
Well, I guess, you know, if I wanted to do the Hangouts, I could still do the Hangouts with other people and that. But you're right. Maybe because Bob, I can get OBS, and I found, like, I tried the Streamlabs, and Streamlabs gives you, like, I think if you're a gamer or something, Streamlabs would be great because it gives you all those different special effects, like all those different things on your feed that people can see. For me, that doesn't matter. I don't need all that. There's nothing I need spectacular like that. But the OBS, I did like the look of it. I thought it was a little more friendly, in the sense that if I can get all the nooks and crannies ironed out, it might be the way for me to go, because at least it looked great. I just don't know what the technical issues are. Maybe there's something I'm not doing in the settings.
Well, if you don't care about all the fluff, I mean, you could just set up a basic, you know, OBS just to run off of your cam.
Yeah.
And once you start your stream, you could just minimize the OBS and just, you know, kind of run off the chat.
Okay.
Like you would normally.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think it'd be great, because unfortunately I don't know, like I said, much about it, but it'd probably be probably something to look in for sure.
290 Brewing's saying still can't do Hangouts through OBS. If there's a way to do it, I'm not aware of it. Me and Recycle Dude have been trying to find a way to use the two programs together, and to our knowledge, it's still not possible.
Well, you know, I like the way the Streamlabs and all that look. Gill Skills, I just don't know what I would put at this point. I imagine there's things that you could use it for, and I've seen, you know, I saw Recycle Dude when he put some of his stuff up there, and I do like it. I probably have to research it, or maybe talk to one of you fellas about it a little more, because I just don't know. When I looked at Streamlabs, it showed me all the things, but what it was showing me, like, directly when it was installed, was just all the gaming stuff, and there's probably a lot more to it.
I mean, you could set it up real simple, like, but I mean, you can make it pretty complex too. It's a pretty, I don't want to say intuitive, because it's really the learning curve is a little steep, but it's very, very what's the word I'm looking for? You can do a lot with it,
Okay.
but you don't have to do a lot with it.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
Oh, no, I understand. So, you know what I was telling you last night? Do you know who Danny Black is, Gill Skills? He's got a couple channels. He's got one, I think he does like tech stuff on or whatever, and he's got like 4,000 and some, or almost 5,000 people on his channel. But then he's got the one, I can't think of the name, and I'm not trying to be a jerk, but I just, for the life of me, I can't think of what it's called. But it's a live stream with Danny Black, I think. And we watched him last night. You saw the Min Dad on Pusa last night?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Well, a while ago, a couple weeks ago, Min Dad did like you know how he does reviews and that on the security cameras and all the different tech gadgets and stuff. He did one on the GoPro 7 Pro Hero Black or whatever it was, and I was like, oh wow. He showed must have been footage of like the previous version he had. It's him and his kids. There's a video from a couple of years ago, I guess. It's those two, the kids and him walking through with the grocery cart through. And I thought, wow, look at that GoPro 7. I thought, that's amazing. He goes, no, this isn't the 7. Then he pops the 7, and it's just it's the exact same footage. But wow, what a difference! And I've been looking at it, and I knew I can't afford it. But I was talking to my wife. We watched Danny Black last night, and she saw the footage of it, and she's like, oh my gosh, he does this. And you know, there's a lot of different cameras out there in these DSLRs. but I don't know if you have to be more technical to use all that stuff, and I'm not Mr. Tech when it comes to that. So for me, I think the GoPro 7, I don't want to say it's just plug and play, but you pull it out and it's got the different things you need to use, but it's pretty much, I think anybody can use it. So
It's fairly reasonable in terms of cost. And
yeah.
for someone like you or me, it's the next logical step. You know what I mean? Because it's very, very safe. It's very straightforward, easy to use. You're getting a very good piece of equipment for the money, and it's gonna improve your channel overall. So yeah.
Well, I hope so. And I'll tell you, you know, I don't, you know, this B-roll. Joe watches like on Michael Fire and all the other channels, and I don't know a thing about. You know, I hear it all the time, and to me, I'm not saying it doesn't mean anything to me, but to me, it, you know, it just goes over my head. To Joe, she likes that side. You know, she likes the editing and all that, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, we did a video last weekend. We went out to one of the conservation areas just outside of London, took some footage. I mean, it'll be okay. She's probably going to put it. It's going to be nice. It'll look good. Probably not this week. It'll go up next week." But we filmed some stuff at the hockey game Friday night and filmed another one Saturday when we went out to that. So she took some stuff and she's like, "Hey, look, I did B-roll." I can't explain what B-roll is because I have no idea. But she took footage and she took footage going down the guide rail and she goes, "That's what B-roll is." I said, "Oh, okay." To me, I'm like, "Oh, okay, great, fantastic." I just saw whatever, but I guess it means something else. So she's like, "Well, this camera will give you something at 120 frames per second or something." But she's all excited about it. And so she said, yeah, definitely it's something, since Christmas and the birthday are coming up, we can kind of combine it together. Like, so it's not costing us $1 million. Between the two of us, we'll be able to afford it. So, and it'll be an investment, like you said, because we do like to, as you can see, the live's just us sitting around talking to a bunch of people and the friends. And I love that. But
Yeah.
the videos, when I first started, the beginning was just videos like me. I don't want to say complaining, but the first couple pretty much were, because I honestly, Gill Skills, I wanted to start the channel as like I wanted to put a dash cam in the car and I wanted to chase cars that people are being idiots, and I was going to put them up on video. That's all this was going to be, nothing more. And then after 2 times of putting things up, I said, no, I'm not doing that. I might as well just call it quits if I'm going to do that. So I stopped right away. And then we started making videos on the weekend together. So
yeah, it's amazing how things have evolved since you first created it. You know, like I had a set amount of things I wanted to do when I first started mine, and then it just kind of evolved from there. And it seems to be kind of a natural progression too. I did want to answer a question for 21090 Brewing. Asks, what about a GoPro 5? How is that? I was thinking about picking it up on the cheap this weekend. Well, I can tell you that I actually have one. I have a GoPro Hero Black 5, and it's a great GoPro. It works awesome. It's very versatile. It's got the Wi-Fi. It's got the voice-activated stuff. The only major advantage that the 7 has over the 5 is the what do they call it? The hyper smooth. It's got better stabilization is all. So if you're not making, I mean, this has stabilization, but it's not as well. It's not as smooth. But this is a great value. If you can get this for a third, third of the cost or half the cost or whatever, go for it because it's still a great value.
Gill Skills, I just want, everybody's running through chat. Just state, how are you? If it's Judy Ann, Night Shame, how you doing, my friend? Purchards, Marie, how are you? I just saw some people. I just want to say quickly hi to them. Thanks a lot, Night Shame. I appreciate it, my friend. I really do. But you know what? You're right. I don't know enough about them, Gill Skills, to talk about them. And but the fella was saying the same thing at Best Buy when we went. He has, I think, that version of it, and he was same thing. That's just stability, and I guess this one. He said if you were to put these GoPros underwater, previously you had to have. Is it a casing for it? Excuse me, Gill Skills.
Yeah, it comes with the case.
Okay.
It doesn't come with like a waterproof case, but it in itself is waterproof. So
okay.
There was another question too. Does it live stream? Trophy Dad, it does connect to Wi-Fi. The 5 does. And the night there's a connector. It's an HDMI. It's right next to the charger. You can connect a mini HDMI, and you can use the GoPro kind of like a desk cam, and those they far exceed most of the webcams you buy today. So you can definitely do that. Sorry to be so long-winded, Jeff.
No. Raphael Scrapper, how are you? One thing I noticed, skills, that fella at Best Buy, that he was just like a 21-year-old kid. He seemed to know quite a bit about this. He said this version, the new one, he says you could literally just toss it right in the water. This one, can you throw the other one in the water? I'll tell you what, I'll never throw the darn thing in. It's not going in the water as far as I'm concerned.
I'm right there with you on that, Jeff. I mean, I paid $375 for that 5 like 2-3 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And it's supposedly you can do that with the 5 too, but I'm not going to test that. No way.
Perfect. I'm so glad to hear you say that. It's great that it does it, but I'm not like anybody else that does that on the channel. Fantastic. It's just too much money, in my opinion, to just in case. I know it's not, what some of these other cameras people are talking about are, but it's a lot of money, and I'm so looking forward to it. I just don't want anything to happen to it. So I'm looking forward to it, because I'm looking forward to getting out there. And like I said, a lot of our stuff is outside. One thing I've heard about this is the lighting. Like, if you're gonna film inside, you need a lot of natural light. If you don't have that, I don't want to say it's useless, but the fella said that you really need a lot of light for this.
That's true for almost all of the generations of the GoPro, Jeff. And they're designed to be outside. So you're going to need good lighting if you plan on doing a lot of recording on the inside.
And I would think any camera you pretty much need light for anyways. Imagine the flashes on some of them are different, but I would think, like I said, I'm no expert. I'm just talking to somebody that probably knows a million times more than I do. I'm excited about it because like I said, we like to film outside a lot, and I think this is just going to give it a different effect pretty much.
It's really you're going to see it's going to do wonders for your videos.
The only thing I've heard is I think Ron Netzel, Ron Netzel from he's on Mrs. Green Thumb's channel. The two of them are on together?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Ron Netzel, he did a thing last week. He was talking on the channel, and he was saying that the charges, he thinks it's only, I think he picked one up last week. He said that it lasts for about 45 minutes. So he says that maybe in the future things will change, but it only lasts 45 minutes. The only thing I have to say about that is I'm never going to be filming anything longer than 45 minutes anyways. And unless you were going to go live outside, which I think I was telling everybody, our data plans, like if I stood right outside the place we live here, it would be no problem. I'd pick up the wireless for a certain distance. But if I wanted to go out to the parks, if I wanted to go on holidays or something, I couldn't stream live with the thing anyways, because my data would be eaten up probably within a few minutes. So because we have, I think, 2 gig data limit for the month, and that costs us almost $100 Gill Skills, which is crazy.
I believe how expensive it is up there.
That is a lot, isn't it? I think that's for Virgin Mobile, and that's only 2 gigs. A lot of other ones here will give you about 5-10 gigs, but for the same price. But I hear a lot of places, the data coverage in a lot of places all over the world is a million times better than this.
There's ways to stretch the battery life on those. All the extra features that they come with, like the voice activated dialing, the Wi-Fi, not dialing, I'm sorry, the voice activation, the image stabilization, all of that stuff. If you have it all on at the same time, it's not going to last maybe 45 minutes. But my Hero 5, I mean, I can't speak for the 7, but the 5, I've used it on road trips, riding the motorcycle. I mount it right to the fork, the handlebars, and I go, and just using it, just pushing the button to record and not record, I've had it last up to 2 hours.
Oh wow. I know, when you were doing the video, I don't know if it's your last video, but you started off Gill Skills. I love that you have the RAV4. That's what we have too. That kills me every time I see Joe always goes, oh my gosh, look at the same thing. Anyways, Sorry about that.
No,
So,
you're fine. That's
I'm
awesome.
not trying to be weird. I apologize about that. But you know how you were showing the headgear that you can put the GoPro in?
Yes.
We saw that. Joe's like, oh my gosh, that's what Bob Gill Skills has. They were showing the young fellow was showing everything you could buy. I bet you it would cost you as much to buy all the stuff he was telling us as the actual camera. But there was a million things that you could buy. I think we'd probably only need one or two things, but
I can tell you that, you know, I wouldn't buy, not that GoPro products aren't great, but
yeah,
everything that has their name brand on them is at a premium. You know that.
yeah.
So, you know, I would just buy what comes with the GoPro,
Okay.
and then do a little research later on, because the headset that I had,
Uh-huh.
I got that online from a third party for $6.
Oh, yeah.
With
You know
free
what?
shipping.
No, you know what? That's what Joe does. She goes on Amazon and eBay,
Yeah.
and she orders stuff, and you know what? You can get it shipped for you like for a few dollars compared to we bought a tripod for a few dollars where it was like almost $20 or $30 here, where you could get it for like $4 or $5 if you just could wait a few extra weeks. So we did that. But yeah, no, the young kid, he says, oh, here's all the stuff that says GoPro on it, and then here's all the stuff that, you know what, no name. He says go with the no name. It does the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Jojo just said he's married to the most frugal person. No need to worry.
oh yeah, no, she is. She will make that dollar stretch, and I'm not putting her down in any ways. You know, and if you're a millionaire, I guess even the millionaires can, you know, they win the million, and all of a sudden they're on Oprah. Like 2 years later, they've lost it. But yeah, no, even if we won millions of dollars, I think you know what, we would be pretty.
Even
Like
millionaires can be frugal, Jeff.
What's that?
Even millionaires can be frugal.
Oh, I think so. You know, I always said, you know, you never know that fella on the street that's begging for money. I remember seeing a special one time on one of these shows, like, you know, 25, 30 years ago. And, you know, I'm sure everybody's seen it, like on, you remember Maury Povich? Do you remember him?
Yeah.
I don't know if Maury even still exists, but like Maury, Oprah, Jenny Jones, Sally Jessy Raphael, all those shows, Ricky Lake, you remember? So I watched a special, and it was like street people in it, you know, who you thought were street people and who really weren't street people. You know, some of these guys standing out on the street dressed as bums with the big long beards, straggly, and looked like they didn't have two dimes to rub together. It was a millionaire standing on the corner trying to prove a point that, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, no, it's true. I hate to do it to you though, but I do have to go. I just spent my break. I just wanted to hang out with you and get you into the group chat, the Google Hangout, or the Hangout portion.
Yes.
But thank you for allowing me to be your first guest. It's very humbling.
I appreciate it, my friend. I appreciate it. You know what? 7 o'clock tonight, right?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay, I'll see you at 7 o'clock tonight, then, my friend.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna take off. Thank you again, guys, and I'll see you in the chat still. See ya.
Skills. Do I have to do anything, or does it just drop out?
I'm gonna drop right out, and then you can continue like you're doing now.
Sounds good. Thanks again. You have a good one.
You too.
Thanks. So I'm back here again, everybody. I apologize that I missed anything in the chat. Nero Trigger, how are you, my friend? It's great to see you. Tavi Smith, it's great to see you. Do you think? Jojo, do you think I'm frugal enough I can become a millionaire? Well, you know, maybe Joe, you've been hoarding stuff all these years, and you know what? Maybe we're yeah. No, I'm just kidding, sweetheart. I'm just kidding. Let's see here. Raphael Scrapper, I'm glad to see you were able to come on. Gill Skills. That's right, Joe. It was great to have Bob on there. Trophy Dad. Steve, believe out of topic, guys. Have you heard about Article 13? Well, Steve, if that's what I think it is, I heard it on. If that's what I think it is, I heard it on Michael Fire today. Is that the one where they say in the new year, I don't know, and if it's wrong, Steve, let me know. Is Article 13 about how in the new year, you know how 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours? Does that change in the new year? That's what Michael Fire Jr. was saying. He said that, you know what, if we don't get on his, I'm pretty sure he was leaning towards, he thinks that it's going to change come the new year. And we're going to have way more than 1,000, way more than 4,000 hours. Is that what it is, Steve? Let me know. Oh no, Gil Skills, you didn't distract me. It was great to have you on, my friend. It was. Desmond's Daughters. No, I saw it was the diabetic cat. Is that who it was? Desmond's Daughters. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. I just, sometimes you can. I couldn't talk because I was talking to Gil Skills, but sometimes it's best to either joke around with them or just let them go. And I don't think they really said a lot, so I let them go. But I also probably missed most of what they said too. Big keg squirrel. Steve believe there's this new law that could be approved soon in Europe. We won't be able to do anything because of copyright. Oh, maybe that's what it is, Steve. I don't know. Mr. Something Basics 215. Yo, big guy. How are you, my friend? Just stopped by to hit the button. Thanks a lot. Brittany Garcia, how are you? Videos removed, channels ruined. Just for you guys are safe. Yes. Well, Steve believe I heard Pusa the other day. I was on in the at lunchtime with Canadian Drone Hub, and Andrew from Pusa Studios was on. I imagine a lot of you may know this, may not, but he was telling Canadian Drone Hub, you know how a lot of people spotlight channels and they put their videos up and they'll play a good portion of the videos? He said stop it right away. Now, I'm not scaring anybody, but that's what he said. He said to Canadian Drone Hub not to do it anymore because come the new year, that could be something they're looking at. And I really don't know, but like I said, I just, you read and hear tidbits, but there's a lot, and especially when people come on and say, hit me up for this, hit me up for that on the channels. I try to let things go. I don't have any issues, a lot of, like 99% of the people. And but I think what we all say when people come in, just if you want anything, go to people's channels, leave a message, because if otherwise the system sees that you're just looking for. So that's why when people come in and the moderators say stuff, sometimes it's not to be hurtful to anybody. It's just to let them know that it's not anybody's specific watching, but the algorithm is probably at that point pointing out what's going on. So, anyways, Outlook 13 is about the EU. Yes, Desmond. Yes, that was it. I thought so, Desmond. Donders. Mr. Wise, how are you? It's great to see you. Steve, believe with my channel. I don't know, Steve. I really don't. And like I said, I don't know enough about it, but just the two comments, Andrew from Pusa talking about it, and then to Canadian Drone Hub, he wasn't being, he was just trying to let the Canadian Drone Hub know that it's just best not to move away from certain things, but to, how do you put it? The channels that if you put things up about other channels, it's not your content in the first place. So it's, you can talk about certain things. I don't really know how the guidelines would work on that, because like you never talk about a single soul again. But there seems to be a lot of information out there. So who knows what's going to happen from everything. Yes, Article 13, Desmond Saunders. Article 13 basically makes YouTube responsible for the copyright infringements. Exactly. I guess they worry too, Desmond Saunders. So they want to make sure that what's going on, because you never know. If you're putting something of somebody else's up and they don't want you to, it could be your friend, and if something happens, you never know what's going to happen. Techie survival. Anyone GoPro 6? I don't know, unfortunately. Treasure Hustlers. Hey, great to see you, my friend. It's great to see our friends. Everybody, welcome, Treasure Hustlers. Very nice of you to drop in. I thank you. I love it, Big Cake Hustlers in the house. Ma'am, how you doing, my friend? It's great to see you. Treasure Hustlers, so nice to see you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Gil Skills, Jeff, that's why my mods will delete any message that implies, yes. Gil Skills, it's, I think it's probably for the best. It's a digital footprint, yes. Chat will start holding creators, exactly. Gil Skills, also Andrew from Pusa had said on, when he was on Canadian Drone Hub, posting, like, especially come the new year, like playing videos, like for the length of time that the video is, even like sometimes tidbits can be held responsible. I don't know if that's the case, but I guess it's safer than sorry. So you never know. I guess there's a lot coming down the tube. Who knows? Yes, hello, girls. That's Big Keg. That's awesome of you. Thank you very much. It's wonderful to see Treasure Hustlers. Treasure Hustlers, the new one with the when you're in this was a grocery store, the department store with your grandfather. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Oh, hey, Glenna Marine, Cabin Life with Glenna Marine. How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you very much for dropping through. I really appreciate it. This afternoon, I don't know where today's gone. It's like we've been on over an hour. It's just gone by in a blink of an eye. I did my first Google Hangouts with Gil Skills. Everybody, it was fantastic. I'll do a little bit more every once in a while. I won't make every show. If people down the road would like to come on, I'd love to have people on. But like I said, I'll get used to it slowly. Is that okay, everybody? Um, Did I miss it? Sorry, Trophy Dad. And be bad for us here because that'd be a lot of content that we can watch on YouTube. Lose a lot of viewers. Well, Mim, I really don't know enough about it to. I imagine we really probably. Yes, welcome, Glenna Marine. Thank you very much. Terry Cope, hey, how are you? It's great to see you. Yes, Treasure House, grocery store with the grandparents. I need to get their own channel. Oh my gosh, I bet people would watch Treasure Hustlers. I bet they would. It was fantastic. I loved it. Big cake, big chairs, girls. I love it, love it, love it. Trophy Dad, do not adjust your set. YouTube will control incoming transmissions. Yes, we love Mim's new channel. And Mim, I told you, you know what? I love that new camera. I love it. And the only reason I don't know enough about cameras to go any other way, like I know the DSLRs and the other cameras, somebody that may be familiar probably be best for myself. It's pretty much take it out of the box, off you go with the GoPro. So that's why I'm looking forward. Gilskis has been awesome being on with Jeff, like tasting Pepsi for the first time. I love it. I love it. Love it. You know why I need them. Let's see here. Jojo, yeah, Terracope, you can call me Jeff. That's right. Jojo G is my wife. You can definitely call me Jeff. Any of the day is my channel, but you're more than welcome. I mean, you can call it any of the day or my name, Jeff. It's up to you. Treasure Hustlers, they are their own little comedy act. It's funny, Treasure Hustlers, aren't they? As parents get older or grandparents get older, it's funny some of the things you may not have seen as you're younger. Things change and it becomes pretty humorous, doesn't it? It really does. Pam's Great Outdoors. What's with Article 13? I'm not really familiar with it much, Pam, but I imagine if you look it up on the internet, it'll probably explain a lot more than I'm pretty much familiar with. Yes, Mim, Googling it will pretty much probably give you a lot more information than we would on here. No, no, no. I feel Mim is playing with me, laugh a lot. No, Pam. There actually is something about it. So probably, and who knows exactly what it is, but I don't know enough about it. I'm just getting tidbits from one channel to another channel. So it's just people kind of talking about a few things, but I couldn't sit here and give you an explanation because I don't know enough about it. Yes, Trophy Dad. Older people can be hilarious, can't they? They can be. Keg, thanks. Drongo of the day. Yes, Keg. The Drongo is in the house. Budget Bushcraft. Hey, I'll stick with. Thanks. Thanks, Budget. I appreciate it, my friend. I saw on Fantastic Joe and Michael Fire Jr. Budget. I saw some of the meetup down in Niagara Falls, and that I did see some coverage there, and it was pretty good. It looked pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to some more footage in that. Pressure Houses, they have been together 52 years, and you can tell. So funny the way they get each other's nerves. Yes, but that's a good thing. Sometimes you can they can end each other's sentences. I imagine it's a good thing. Kay, how you doing? Just finished Thanksgiving cake. Oh, that's amazing. Kay, so do you celebrate, like, does everybody? There's a good question, Kay. Everybody, does everybody celebrate Thursday, like Thanksgiving Day? I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I'm just curious. I know it's the day. I would imagine Thursday is everybody's Thanksgiving in the United States. Let's see here. What do we have here? I love it, Nim. Steve believe we have to move to the UK. I love it. I love it. I love it. Budget. Haven't had time to edit anything. Imagine you're busy. Budget. That's you know. I imagine we'll see it when you have it up. It'll. We're looking forward to it. Budget. Really are. You must have had a blast. You were saying how far it was for you. Must have been what you said about 1,800 kilometers return. Uh, that's incredible. That's a long ways for a person to go. Let's see here. What do we have? Kentucky survival. Won my turkey on Sundays, cooking Thursdays. Wow, that's imagine that would be great. Kentucky survival. That'll be great. Desmond's Daughters not here in the UK. Right. Desmond's Daughters. I apologize. I may have to just reread it. I'm sorry about that. I don't always go on holidays if it. I do, but I wouldn't do holidays if it wasn't for my kids. Ah, okay. Yes, Kay says eats the big dinner on Thursday. That's what I thought, but you know, it's always good to ask everybody. Oh no, Steve, some of the videos from my guitar covers are going to block them. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Steve. I didn't realize that's how. Whiskey 15, Jeff, have you been on the wine tours in Niagara? I used to live in St. Catharines. Lots of wine possibilities. Yes, I've been down to Niagara on the Lake a few times. I've never actually been on any of the tours, but my wife and I, we've been down there, spent the weekends in Niagara Falls area, and went down to the outlets and that down in Niagara on the lakes. It's pretty amazing, but no, we've never been on the wine tours themselves. Let's see here. Nightshame, how's everybody's day? I hope everybody's having a good one. It's nice to see you, Nightshame. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it, my friend. You know what, everybody, you know Nightshame, that's fantastic. But if you don't know Nightshame, you should check his channel out. He does wonderful live streaming and has some wonderful videos and that. So please check out Nightshame, everybody. Oh no, oh Nightshame. I didn't do that at all for that. You know what, it was great when you were on. So. It was great to go over there. So no worries, my friend. If I could do it another time, I would, my friend. I really would. But no problem, Nightshame. I really thank you for dropping in. I really appreciate it. Everybody, welcome Nightshame, great gentleman, great support of the community. Yeah, it is good to see Nightshame, isn't it, everybody? It's great to see everybody here. It's and like everybody always says, and you know, instead of sub for sub or anything, instead of people asking for, you know, if you just go to somebody's channel, nobody's asking for. That's not what I'm saying. I always say, you know what, like everybody says on their a lot of other channels say as well. Instead of saying, can you hit me up or this, if you go to someone's video, go to the channel. If you've never been there, leave a message on one of their videos. That way they know you've been there, that you enjoyed it. That way they can come back to you and do the same if they want as well. So it's a great thing to do. It helps grow for everybody, but this way you're not asking because nobody wants anybody. And I'm not talking to anybody. I'm just, if anybody else comes in, it's always good to explain to people how things, how some of the community looks at things. Joe, Nightshame, if you trade him, he wouldn't know what to do with himself. That's funny, Joe. Yep, you're right on that. No, not at all. Trophy Dad, Thanksgiving has become Christmas pregame. Oh gosh, Trophy Dad, the holidays. I can't believe, you know, Thanksgiving is coming up here this week, and then, you know, in about a month or so it'll be Christmas, then New Year's, and you know, then everybody's sadness then till they get everything paid off. But yeah, no, the fun times are about to begin for everybody. Yes, Whiskey Woman 5. The girls love Nightshame's voice. I'm certainly they do. I know my wife does. She's like this. Nightshame, don't take this to your head. When my wife, she's like a schoolgirl. She sit on that thing, and when she hears Nightshame, oh my gosh, she's on. And so she has to turn on, and she's like, turn Nightshame on right now. I'm like, okay. So I you know, we turn on, and you know, before you know it, it's 30, 40 minutes later, and you know what? We can be watching him as we're watching TV. It's fantastic. But everybody loves him, and you know, he's always great to watch and listen to. That's for sure. Yes, Desmond's Daughters. That's the way to do it. Brings its own problems. It exactly does. And you know what? I when I first started, you know what? I didn't know what the difference. I honestly, I'll tell you, when I first started, I didn't do that, but I also didn't know what I was doing at the beginning. I remember the first couple days that I was ever on here. I go to live. I went to a couple of live streams or videos, and I just said, "Great video," and then I thought, "Oh, nobody talks to you. It's weird." But until you start going to some people's different channels and watching them and realize you have to talk to people, and like you say, you don't ask certain things. You just talk to them as friends, and then as you get to know people as friends, you check their channel and they check yours out and leave messages, and it's a great way to. And you know what, you get a lot of new people and a lot of new interests for each other. Doghouse Joe, you're funny. You are funny. Um, Gil Skills, Jojo G, Jeff would need you to help with the chat. Gil Skills, you have that right, my friend. You have that right. You could see Gil Skills when I was doing the Google Hangouts. I had fun, but you're right. As you can see, Gil Skills, I can't probably do more than maybe 1-2 people on Google Hangouts for the time being, just till I get used to it. Because the chat, I totally lost the chat. I started talking, and I forget about the chat completely. But I think probably doing like one person at a time for a bit once. Once I get that, just like the chat. If I talk to you right now and watch the chat, I seem to be fine. But once you add other things, and it becomes a totally different ball game. Keg Doghouse. I'll send it over, Jeff. Yeah, no, I love that. I love it, Keg. I love it. I love it. Budget Bushcraft, and the next thing you know, you're shaking their hands in Niagara Falls. That's funny. Yeah, no, I imagine you must have had a good time, Budget Bushcraft. There seemed to be a lot of nice people there. There's a couple that I didn't know exactly. I can't remember. Almost 99% of the people I knew who they were when I was watching. I've only seen 2 videos, that Michael Fire and Fantastic Joe, I think it was now. There could have been a third one, but I can't remember exactly. But I know those 2 specifically that I watched. I think there was a third, but I can't remember now. Yeah, I'm sorry. But I saw some pictures inside the Hard Rock Cafe, and there's a few people. I'm not sure who that is, but I knew most of the people, and it could just be because maybe their husbands or wives or whatever. Oh, is Tara Cope Canadian as well? I don't know. Maybe she is. I don't know. Steve, you take care, my friend. It was great. Have a great one, my friend. Thanks very much for coming. You have a good day, my friend. Glenn and Marine, take care. Everybody have to run. No worries. You have a good one, Glenn and Marine. It was nice to have you here. Excuse me, let me have a sip of water here. You don't seem to be running as quick as I usually do everybody. Ethan's home, so however long we go, if people drop off and people are done, then we'll. I won't let it go hours and hours, but I might let it go a little longer than 3:25 today. But oh, okay. No, budget. It looks like Tara Cope says she lives in Southern Ohio. I should be Canadian. Tara Cope. It's funny. I used to live literally on Lake Erie, and if you went, it was like 28 miles across Lake Erie to Cleveland. So it's bet if you had to drive to Cleveland, it takes about 7 or 8 hours, I think. Take care, Steve. You have a good one. Butcher Bushcraft video of the day, the guy. You do it. I love it. Treasure Hustlers. What's Southern Ohio? Oh, Tara Cope. She's in Southern Ohio. Budget Bushcraft was asking Tara Cope if she was Canadian Treasure Hustlers, and she was just saying she's in Southern Ohio. Oh, really? Treasure Hustlers. My whole family is from Ohio. Really? Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Oh, that's why. Budget Bushcraft says Tara Cope apologized for something. I understand. Closer Fishing. How are you, my friend? Trophy Dad. Yes, that's right. I'm from Michigan State, so Canadian, they call it a province. Yes. Yes. Yep. The states, it's states, and in Canada, Ontario is the province. But Trophy Dad, we live 2 hours. We're in London, Ontario. We're 2 hours from Detroit, Michigan, and an hour from Port Huron, Michigan. So a lot of times, you know, if we're going through Windsor, we go up through Detroit that way, and if we have to go somewhere, we'll go through Detroit. But a lot of times, Port Huron is so much quicker. 50 minutes we can be in at the border going across. So within an hour we'll be over in Port Huron, and a lot of times, even if we're going to Detroit, it seems to be quicker for us to hop through, get on the interstate and go through what do you call it? Go through Port Huron to get that way. Big Keg, hit the like button, folks. Thanks, Keg. I appreciate it. How's your morning going, anyways? It's what 6:30 in the morning. I hope you're having a good one, my friend. I really do. Valkyr TV. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. I hope you're having a good one. It's great to see you, my friends. Welcome, Valkyr TV, everybody. Budget Bushcraft. Tara Copton, you're an honorary Canadian. Exactly, Budget Bushcraft. Oh, 2 ATVs in our life. I gotta go. Great stream. Thanks a lot, my friends. You have a good one. We'll see you again. Okay. Have a good one. Oh, you're in Grand Rapids. Trophy Dad's Grand Rapids. So you're about 5 hours due east from me. Ah, okay. Understand. Trophy Dad, I know I don't know specifically where, but if you know Recycle Dude, he's somewhere in Michigan. I don't know. He said that he's been up through Flint, so I don't know if he's that part of Michigan exactly. I mean, it doesn't matter. But he's Recycle Dude's in Michigan as well, Trophy Dad. Oh, wow, Desmond's Dawn. There's 62 likes. Wow, that's incredible. That's like I said, I really don't know today. I see it shows in the bottom of the Google Hangouts, it shows 19 viewers, but it doesn't show. I'm just afraid if I hit anything else on the Google Hangouts, I'll drop the feed right now. So I'll just wait till I'm probably done, then turn it on to see how that works. Trophy Dad, maybe we can meet up sometime on the Ambassador Bridge sometime. That would be awesome. Gosh, Trophy Dad, I haven't been over to Detroit in a few years. My wife is always saying to us that on the Windsor side, you know, that you have a lot of casinos over in Detroit, but they have Caesars, Windsor Caesars Casino in Windsor. It's a big casino. They've had everybody from Paul McCartney. They have a lot of the bands and stuff. Everybody comes there. So she's always wanted to go to a concert, and Caesars Windsor is, I think Caesars in Vegas owns Caesar Windsor, and they have a lot of the big bands come and stuff to Caesars, to the casino, and she's always saying, "Oh, we want to go see this." Russell Peters, the comedian, was there just a little while ago, and Foreigner is going to be there, and you know, a lot of I don't want to call them the has-beens because they're not has-beens, but people that have been big over the years, and you get Alice Cooper, you get like I said, you get Styx, you get, I guess I call them classic rock and stuff like that, and some of the newer ones, I guess, too. But yes, Kick, I don't know. I don't know exactly. I think we got to 50 one time, maybe 60, but I don't think that many, Big Keg. I really don't. Oh, does he? Trophy Dad lives in Ann Arbor. Does he? Okay. I know where Ann Arbor, and I know where Grand Rapids is. I haven't been there, and I think the last time we were in Ann Arbor, Joe, was it the family reunion? Trophy Dad, it must have been 5, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, somewhere in that time frame. My aunt does, you know, Ancestry.com. She's on the Ancestry stuff looking for family over the years. So my mom's side, it was my mom's father's side, I guess. She found somebody on Ancestry.com. And what it was my grandfather, my mom's father's family. What happened, my mom's father's father or grandfather or something had a couple kids. One stayed in Canada, I think it was, and the 2 or 3 other brothers moved to Michigan, and they all had their families, and then they're spread out through the United States. We didn't know any of them even existed, not one of them. I think maybe some of them knew 1 or 2, but that was it. But you know, they didn't know a story. My grandfather's been gone for years, so they found each other on Ancestry.com, and they were having a family reunion. They had people from Michigan, Texas, California, all over the United States, Massachusetts. They were all coming. They have this huge like retreat in Michigan in the middle of the woods. At first, I was a little kind of iffy, scary. I thought, we're going to meet all these people that, you know, not one of us have ever met before in our life. How do we know this is real? How do we know we're not meeting some of these? You know what I mean? But anyways, we went and we had a great time. I talked to a few of them. I don't know if we'll ever meet again, but they were just around Ann Arbor somewhere, and we met up with them a few years ago, and they had a reunion, and we met a bunch of people. Like I said, we'd never met. Heck, one of the cousins lives in Norway. She met a fella years ago, and they married and had 2 kids. And the one kid is off in university now, and I think the other one's just starting it. Either finished university, and the other one's just starting. But yeah, we met a bunch of nice people there, and had a great time. So we do have some family in Michigan, and my mother's grandmother, she was from Michigan, Pigeon, Michigan. If you know where Pigeon, Michigan is, up northern Michigan, she was from there, and she married a fella that came from Germany. And oh no, he didn't come from Germany. He was born here, and he was a farmer. And she met him, and she moved to Canada, had a family. That was it. And then they had all our mother's side of the family, and that was it. But my grandmother's whole, like, she was an American. She was born in Pigeon, Michigan, and her whole family is up that area and around. So if you know where that is. Sorry about that, everybody. I did a ramble off, didn't I? Oh wow, budget. Just saw Cheap Trick and Poison here in Indianapolis. Did you really? Wow. I saw Poison back in '99 in uh, gosh, place in Kalamazoo. There's in Michigan. There's a place. It was Pine Knob. It was called. I think it's called something else now. But Pine Knob was in, I think, Kalamazoo or something. We went there and we saw Poison. We saw Rat. I think Quiet Riot. And I can't remember who. There was a bunch of '80s rockers, but we had a great time. Trophy Dad. A lot of European settlers came here through Canada. Yes, they did. And budget. That's the way I felt when I did the meetup with Yankee inspired John Laugh a lot. Oh gosh. Ham's great outdoors. My dad is in Michigan and he's been wanting to move up here. Yes, that's it. Pine Knob was it was, wasn't it, Trophy Dad? I remember, you go sit out on the grass and the great concerts. When we saw Poison at the time back in '99, I guess it was the May long weekend, the American Memorial Weekend, I guess it was. Is that it? Memorial Day weekend? They had fireworks after the show went off, and that's when what's the name was just coming up, Kid Rock. And it's funny, Poison's backing band for the last 4 or 5 songs of the concert was Kid Rock's band, but Kid Rock had just put like a song that was just coming out on the radio, so he really was just, I don't think people even knew who he really was yet. But yeah, his backing band played with Poison. It was pretty funny. It was pretty interesting. So did I lose everybody here? Did I bore everybody by going off on a tangent again? I hope I didn't, but I hope I didn't. So has everybody had a good afternoon? If I bored everybody, maybe I should drop off. I don't want everybody to. I don't want to be pushing everybody, pushing their buttons by rambling on here. But did I lose the chat? I don't know if I've lost things here. If I haven't lost anything. Oh, Jimmy 70 TV. Hi, how are you? It's nice to see you. Thank you very much for dropping through. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. I appreciate you for dropping through. So does anybody have anything else going on today, or everybody, if you want to see great live tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Gil Skills goes live Tuesday 7 p.m., Thursdays at 7 p.m., and Saturday at 7 p.m. It's a great alternative. That way you have Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. You have a split, so it's pretty good. I think it's probably good for Gil Skills as well. It's a nice mix in that. So everybody, Gil Skills at 7 p.m. this evening. Oh yeah, no, wait a second. Okay, still here. So, oh yeah, I guess there is. Keg, sorry, I just need to look down at the viewers in the Google Hangouts. I kind of lost it there. Pam said, "Doris, I'm here, laugh out loud." Thanks, Pam. Pam, I appreciate it. Pam, it was so nice to see you the other night. I apologize that sometimes I get quiet. I think Gil Skills knows that. I get quiet when I'm on the live stream on the Hangouts. If I'm talking like one-on-one or 1 or 2 people, I'm good. But once after that, I'm not so good. Then I kind of quiet down. So if you're ever on with me again, Pam, that's why I get quiet. But it was nice to see you, Pam. It really was. Desmond's daughter, today is nearly over. Just waiting for Lindsay to come home from work. what is it, about 8:30 or so? Desmond's daughter's over there. Skills goes, oh yes. Oh, look at this, Jimmy 70 or 70 TV. Greetings from Indonesia. It's very nice to have you, Jimmy 70 TV. Thank you very much for coming. I really appreciate it. It's been, it's been a pretty fantastic 90 minutes, everybody. I don't even know where today's went. It's funny sometimes. Today I didn't think of it. Sometimes when you come on, you never know how it's going to go. Sometimes you can have a schedule. When I first started the purchase, Maria, I know she's probably long gone, but Maria would always know that I had a list, and I'd make a list of everything I was going to talk about. Sometimes I would hit the list, sometimes I wouldn't. I stopped that a while ago. I thought, what's the point? It's sometimes you can talk about some people, but I tried to drop the list, and I'm just sitting around talking to a bunch of people. So yeah, Desmond's daughter, it's 20:30. Yeah, so it's 8:30 there. Okay. Just 8. Judy Ann, how are you? It's great to see you. Let's see here. Skills. It does go fast, doesn't it? It certainly does. It certainly does. I don't know where the time goes. Skills. Raphael Scrapper. Just trying to build myself a nice laptop for upper workbench, and it's going well. Oh, that's good, my friend. That is. So everybody else having a good day? Oh, Whiskey Woman 5. Hit that. Thanks, Whiskey Woman. I appreciate it. Oh, Keg, the list. Keg, I don't have a. I have a list, but the list actually contains stuff from a long time ago. The list is empty, so Marie would be proud. We have nothing on the list, everybody. It's empty. Oh, just say, oh no, I realized, Judy Ann, I do the same thing. Sometimes, sometimes you can. That's what I say. A lot of times when I'm busy, especially if I have things in the house that I got to do. That's what I do. I'll go do the laundry and stuff, but I can hear everything throughout the house, so I leave everything running or whatever, turn things on, or if I have to run upstairs to do stuff, I can still hear everything through the house. So, Jimmy 70 TV, what time is it now? Well, I'm in Canada, Jimmy 70 TV, and it's 7. No, not 7. What? I need new glasses, everybody. Skills, Keg, everybody. You want to drop these down? We'll smash them. Instead of smashing the like, maybe we need to smash these things. Jimmy 70 TV. It's 3:32. It's 3:30 in the afternoon here in this part of Canada. Jimmy 70 TV now 3:31 a.m. in Jakarta, Indonesia. Oh, so there's what's that? Is it Wednesday morning for you, Jimmy? If it is, then you're exactly 12 hours difference then. Exactly 12 hours. Either that or 24 hours difference. Raphael Scrapper. Oh, sorry about that. I was reading a conversation. I should sometimes just read when I need to. Oh gosh. Oh, big Keg. I've got bifocals coming. Laugh out loud. Keg, did you have bifocals before? This is my third set. Glasses, or second or third set. I had to start wearing them about, I think, 6 years ago. I changed the glasses up every 2 years. I probably should have changed these a little earlier, but Trophy Dad 62 likes, keep them coming. Yeah, no, that's Trophy Dad. I can't believe it today. Can't believe it. HSFL Paranormal, hey, what's up? Drop by. It's so nice of you to come by. I appreciate it, my friend. I hope you're having a good day, my friend. I hope you're having a great one. Let me just check a few things, okay? Skills, now it's a party. Hey there, HSFL Paranormal. It is, isn't it? I had one. Yeah, Raphael Scrapper. I had one i7, but can't find the to play for it. Okay. Oh, wow. Desmond's Donner, 63 likes. Wow, that's incredible. I want to check something here while I'm on. Sometimes, oh, big Keg. I have multifocals. Hey, I don't know what multifocals are. I might have to look that up. Is that before bifocals, or I don't know. Let me just check something here. I want to check. Oh wow, budget 64. Wow, we're pushing on 70. Hey, that's awesome. 64. Wow, that's the most definitely, everybody. I've never had that. Definitely wasn't expecting it. I always want to say Monday. I always try to come on, I try to be positive every day. But Monday, I find I come on Monday, try to get going strong, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, you never know. It could be a good day, bad day, or whatever. But things quiet down sometime in the week and that. But yeah, it's been 2 great days in that. I can't ask for anything better, everybody. I could not. Trophy Dad. I don't think I've ever seen that in likes. I don't want to say anything, Trophy Dad, because otherwise I might just get as many the others. But no, thanks a lot, my friend. I really appreciate it. Oh, Big Kegs, better version of bifocals. Oh, okay. They may have them here as well, Keg. I don't know. I really don't. Let me see here. Let me see here. Give me 70 TV. Very happy to be able to know a friend who's far away. Hope we can continue communication. Oh, give me 70 TV. Well, I appreciate you for coming. You're always welcome. You're welcome anytime. If you stay 5 minutes, if you stay the whole time. And I always say to everybody, you can come every day. You don't have to. If you come once in a blue moon, that's fine. It doesn't matter. It's always nice to see everybody. There's people from afar. There's people from a close. And oh, Trophy Dad, thanks very much. No, I do what Gil Skills does as well. I try to be as friendly as possible with people, because I take it as I'm talking to you as I would want my kids to treat and talk to other people. I always say to our kids, don't ever treat anybody with any disrespect or harmful to anybody, because any love and hate. Nobody's born with any hate in their body. Not one. There's no human born with any hate in their body. It's a learned reaction, unfortunately. And I mean, I can't. Nobody's perfect in this world. Nobody is. I don't care who you are. You can say you are, but everybody's had good and bad days. But I always try to teach the kids to be as nice as possible to everybody, because you like that return in favor, and I like that for my kids too. I don't want anybody treating them or disrespecting them. So I try to instill it in them that it's a good way, be genuine to people, and so this is. I always say this isn't specifically talking about technical issues, sport or an instrument, because I don't, I have interest in all of those, but I can't be specified, because I can't sit there and talk about music. I can talk about bands that I like and all that, and certain kind of music. I can do that, and I know a little bit about music, but I couldn't be like Renee to Guitar Suite, Steve Believe, Dana Anderson, a few of the other people that come on that are guitarists and musicians. I can't be that fella. Or EVH Gear, my friend Eric from EVH Gear and TV. I can't be those fellas, because I don't know enough about it. But there's something I like an interest, but I can't come on and critique them. I don't know enough about them. I couldn't tell you, the angle of this thing, all of that. I just sit around talking to a bunch of people like we're good friends and that, and hope that's the way I feel on that. So, and I know, maybe someday some of us will meet. Maybe someday you'll never meet those people. You don't know. But it's always nice to talk and get to know people, because you never know in life. You don't know. You don't know. And it's funny, I saw a picture on Instagram the other day, and it was the weirdest thing. I saw a picture of somebody that's in London here, and something really, really that I know well. I was like, yikes, that's funny, but you don't know where everybody is, do you? You really don't. Yes, Desmond Saunders, everybody. Desmond Saunders, I need my glasses for seeing. Yes, Desmond Saunders. It is a learned reaction. It certainly is. It's just a fella. I hope everybody's well. Everybody seems to be doing well. It's great to have you here, my friend. It really is. Yes, Desmond Saunders. That's right. Yes, everything is a learned reaction. Nothing in life. Nobody is born knowing this or that or towards other people. And I've had my fair share when I moved from a small town. Not, didn't have people talk to me for a good, 3 years, and then I met some fellas, became two best friends. The one I don't see as much, and one that lives in the same city as I do, and we've been good friends since 1985, since grade 10. And so there's always good people out there. I always say that Gil Skills, it's ugly, it can be hard at times, but I try to be positive and respectful. Exactly, Gil Skills. And it's good to show that to other people, because I always say to the kids too, some kids, my son will be like, oh, this kid's kind of mean at school. I'm like, yeah, you don't know. He wasn't born that way, only, or she wasn't born that way. You don't know how home life is. You don't know when he comes to school. Maybe the only thing he knows is maybe what somebody at home has been either teaching him or doing at home. So maybe, and sometimes being nice to that kid doesn't always work, but you know, sometimes try to be as nice as possible to that kid, because sometimes it can change. You know what? Be it in sports, being just playing with a kid or whatever it is. You never know. Trophy Dad, you can be you. That works. Exactly, Trophy Dad. Exactly. But you wish you have presbyopia, which just means I'm all my eyes have lost the ability to change quickly when I'm focusing. Oh gosh, budget. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, just 8. Kindness is key. It certainly is. I think it's the best way to treat everybody. You know what? I think people like that. I mean, you know what? You're going to get people that don't, and like don't do this. Just like everything, but you know what? It probably is the best way. I find it is. Whiskey Woman, you can love. Show us Whiskey Woman 5. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate it. Kentucky's Survival Meetup on Saturday in Chinagua, Pennsylvania, 11 to 2. Wow, that is awesome. Anybody in Pennsylvania? Kentucky Survival says the meetup on Saturday. Shenandoah. I might be mispronouncing, but take a look at Kentucky Survival, everybody. Keg, love, I love budget. I think I'm the same old. Yep, I'm finding I'm not getting any younger, Keg. I am not getting any younger, my friend. HFL Paranormal. Hey, Budget Bushcraft. It's good to see you. It certainly is, my friend. It really is. Pam's Great Outdoors. So try Jeff. Pam, I love it. I love it. Oh wow, look at that. Kentucky Survival and our tour of a abandoned schoolhouse. Gosh, that sounds pretty interesting. I have to take a look at that one. I really will. Desmond Saunders, you know, in the eye test where they say, take off your glasses and read the chart, I have to ask where the chart is. Yeah, you know what, Desmond Saunders, I thought when I got this prescription filled, I thought, oh, it's perfect. I started wearing them. You know, I can see it perfect. I can see things from afar and I can see things close. But when I start going like this, or I have to read the fine print, it's like the bifocals are gone. I don't know. It doesn't. I seem to focus for a little bit, but especially at night, I go like this. My wife's like, "Are you blind?" I said, "Yeah, I can read better." She says, "You can read?" I said, "At night? Oh yeah, these are useless at night for me. Look at those old bags under these eyes, right?" Big keg. Like a lot. Desmond had an eye test yesterday. Couldn't find the shop. Oh gosh. Kentucky Survival Setup by JP Videos. Ah, okay. Jimmy 70s TV. I think you should give a theme about what will be discussed so we can discuss each other together. This will increase our knowledge with one another. Jimmy, I wish you know what, if I, you know, there has been days once in a while, right, where we have a specified topic. Only a few, but a lot of times, Jimmy, even those days, you know what, they can go off on a tangent. So I'd like to have a specified, but you know what, just like everything in life, things change. So, if we do, we'll let you know, our friend. We will let you know. Yes, Jimmy, examples of sharing about famous cultures, situations, and places in our country. The taste will be very interesting. Shirley finds agree with what I say. Yes, Jimmy, you're right, my friend. Kentucky Survival, I can only see a bright light. Oh my gosh, yeah, no, I agree. I feel like an owl, right? With oh hey from Australia. Hey, Keg, if you're here, RK Fishing. We put up your link to RK Fishing. I think Joe put her up. I said Joe put up Big Keg's link for RK Fishing. I think RK Fishing's come to see you. Okay, RK Fishing, it's good to see you, my friend. Hi, everybody. I'm only half at the computer because I'm getting my daughters ready for school. But I want to tune in and show me sport. RK Fishing, thanks very much, my friend. Yes, Joe, you dropped Big Keg's link in for RK Fishing, didn't you? And I think RK Fishing has gone to see Big Keg. I have to head back to work, folks. Joe, thanks very much. I know I've run later than usual, but Ethan didn't have to get picked up today, so I thought I go on for a tiny little bit longer. You know what? It's about 3:45. If I can go to 4, perfect. But I won't go any longer than that, everybody. But that'll be about 15 more minutes. So if you want to stick around for 15, 16 more minutes, great. But yeah, I try that. That'll be about 2 hours today. So it'll be definitely the longest I've ever gone on before. Desmond's daughters. Hey, Joe, my boss will be about soon as well. Yeah, Desmond's daughters. It's 3:44. It's 3:45 here in the afternoon. Joe's done at 5, so around 4:30 we start to pack everything up. Give me a second, everybody. Do you mind if I just get a sip of water? I won't be leaving you. I'll do my my video, my Video of pouring water. Good thing you can't see the inside of the fridge. I need a little bit of water, everybody. Here we are. Have a good afternoon, Jill. We'll see you in a little over an hour, sweetheart. FL Scrapper, a bit beaten up. Will do the job. Yes, Keg, we are friends now. Good. Yeah, you know what? When he started talking about living out in rural Australia, I'm like, do you know Big Keg? He goes, no, I don't. And then I said, Joe, and she dropped the link. So I'm happy about that, my friend. It's always great to meet people, especially, you know, maybe in an area. I don't know. I think he might live down in Victoria, I think he was saying, but still nice to meet new people. Good. Keg, your friends now. Good, good, good. HSFL Paranormal still here, just editing. Kentucky's Survival. I better go to work. Sweet chatting with you all. So, Kentucky, thanks so much, my friend. It really was. It was really nice of you to drop in. I appreciate it. James, Great Outdoors. Yes, RK Fishing Channel. Thank you, Pam. Yes, very nice felt. RK Fishing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Just ate. Yes. Judy, yeah, I love it. I, you know what? One of these days, yes. I don't think anybody, Judy Ann, you know what? There's specialized channels, you know what, that know what they're doing. I know nothing. I would sound like a slopping horse doing ASMR, Judy Ann. It would not sound nice. I'd be like, you know, it'd be horrible. Everybody would turn it off, say, okay. Then they say, yeah, turn that idiot off. They definitely would. Jojo, okay, I thought I'd show these on the way up for the old time's sakes. Yes, the unicorn. Yeah, it's kind of nice not to have nobody's been saying, oh, unicorn, unicorn. But I think the minute I go back, I think I need to try Budget Bushcraft's idea of trying the different browser. It's the only thing I haven't tried. I think I need to try Firefox or something. I don't know if it works. I tried Microsoft Edge or whatever. It wouldn't allow me to use the live stream on that. It said it wasn't possible without browser. But I use it through Google Chrome, and it had worked. Then the issue, but the only thing I haven't tried is Firefox, and maybe I can try it through there, and maybe there won't be. If that's the issue, then this is a. But who knows? Raphael hit 1,000. Well, that's awesome, Raphael. Scrapper, congratulations. Oh, Kentucky Survival's taking off, are they? Okay, you take care, my friend. Thanks, Whiskey Woman 5. Thanks for letting me know. Drinking water left. Judy Ann, yeah. Oh, do you want to hear it? Okay, Judy Ann, this is ASMR just for about 20 seconds. Okay, everybody, close your eyes. You don't have to listen. Okay. How's that, Judy Ann? I think I've just turned everybody off now. Okay. Big Keg, good angler, good fishing videos. Yes, definitely, Keg. You know what? There's so many new interests. Like, you know, you like this, you like that, but it's great when you meet a bunch of new people because you know, everything just grows from there. Oh, you like that, did you, Gideon? That's electric money. Yeah, see, Kentucky Survival, have a good one. Yes, Pam's Great Outdoors, and if you said Big Keg's channel, yes, thanks, Pam, I appreciate it. Oh, wow, look at, everybody, check this gentleman out, okay? Thanks very much, Michael Fire Jr. Well, hello, it's so awesome. Michael Fire, everybody, can somebody, can one of the moderators please drop Michael Fire Jr.'s? Michael, I always talk about you almost every day. I talk about you and Susan's Creative, don't I, everybody? Everybody, Michael Fire Jr. Thanks so much, my friend. I really appreciate it. As you can see, this is our homestead. We live in a townhouse, kitchen, living room. But no, thank you so much, everybody. It's great to see Michael Fire, isn't it? It's awesome to get to know the person behind the camera. Michael, thank you. I'm Jeff. Some people call me the idiot, but yeah, it's just a name. We called the name of the channel after Idiot of the Day happened because back when I first started in the summer, my wife and I were going up to see her family, and what happened was a fella had road rage and went after my wife, and he went crazy. We thought he was going to hurt her. Literally, we had to stop the car, and the funny thing is he had his wife and 2 kids in the back of their vehicle. And when my wife screamed out to me, call the police, he ran like a little child back to his car and took off like a bat out of, and she said he was an idiot. And so the first 2 videos I made were about idiots of the day, the people that you meet. And I called the channel that for the reason. And then after that, I thought, after 2 videos, I thought, that's not the way I want to be. Because at first I thought, I'm going to get in the car, put a dash cam on, film everybody, and meet all the people that bother us every day. But that's not the way to go. And slowly it changed. We started making videos with the family on the weekend, just places we went and had fun. And then a little while after that, we started live streaming, and that's where we've been. But so that it is what it is. I was saying the budget bushcraft, Michael, that you know what, we watched your video, the meet and greet with when Carl came on at the beginning. I said I have to stop and watch this. I was telling everybody what a great video I had in the meet and greet with your wife, and with Monica and everybody. I was saying it was great to see everybody, and I saw Fantastic Joe's. You did a fantastic job. I would have loved to have gone. Unfortunately, sometimes family changes things, and my daughter had something that had to be done on the weekend. And we'd already promised her this, but one of these days we'll get to something. Because I'd love to meet everybody. It's wonderful to have you here, my friend. It really is. But was somebody able to put Michael Fire Jr.'s link up in the chat? If they could, I may have missed it. If I did, I apologize. But it's very nice to have you here. Yes. So, Michael, I was doing. I'm gonna make it quick here. I started doing my live streaming a while ago, and what happened was I was using just the YouTube live streaming. You know, it's worked like a charm. And then about 2.5 weeks ago, I started getting special effects in the live streams. What would happen is everybody say you get unicorns. Everything on my side looked fine, and then all of a sudden you get like visual effects. You get a split screen. You'd have two of me, and as if anybody would want to see two of me. You have two of me, and then you'd see like a purple or green line at the bottom, and then it would go away, and then it would come back off and on. And I tried everything. I couldn't figure out what the problem was. I thought it was the webcam. I took everything out of the equation. I went webcam filming, and I tried 15-20 minutes. Didn't seem to be that. Tried Google Hangouts with a few people. Didn't seem to do that. And I've tried the streaming. It didn't fix anything. So I sent like feedback to YouTube. I don't know what's going to happen from that. But I tried Google. I tried the OBS and the live Streamlabs, and I was able to get the visual, but the audio, I think there's something I'm doing wrong. So I may talk to a few people, see if we can get that ironed out. So I went to Google Hangouts. I have a little bit of a better visual, and we'll see what happens. But I've had issues with YouTube's live streaming recently. But anyways, I better get through this here quickly. Sorry about that, everybody. You know how I am, Michael. I always, when I go off on tangents. It could be just getting older myself. But FL Scrapper, HP ProBook. Yes, Michael Fire, Carl, so fun to play. Joe's amazing. Well, oh gosh, yes. Michael Fire, I love when you the music they use in it too. Like I like that kind of music, and I love it. Right now, we haven't, like I said, this is all new to us. We honestly started this in August, and so I'm learning as I'm going. And the music we've used a few times, but my wife has just taken it right from the YouTube library, and she wants to use some of the other different options to include things and see what happens. But as you can see, like this is our live stream, and then we have videos that pretty much are done just with the camera. That's all it is. So like I was saying, we found Best Buy had a deal coming up on Black Friday, and if you get the GoPro here in Canada off Amazon or Best Buy or any of the places, about $529 Canadian, and that's a set price. But we found that on the Black Friday special, they have a special. You get the GoPro 7 for the same price, but you also, I think Gil Skills was saying the gimbal or something. It's like a selfie stick or something, but you get that, and it's I think it's about $100 value, but you get that included. So we thought it was a good time, and since in December we have a birthday and Christmas, so we're going to combine everything and put that as a Christmas birthday present for everybody. That's all. And if it hadn't been for you, Michael, with the B-roll, my wife, she does our editing. I don't do any of it. I'm pretty useless at that. She's going to teach me. She says, once I learn it, I'll teach it to you. I said, okay. It's like teaching the kid. So that's what she's going to do. But she watches your B-roll and that videos and stuff, and she thinks they're fantastic. So when she found out how the camera, what it does, she says, oh, wow. And she filmed some of it, but she says with that GoPro, she'll be able to do something like that. So I said, all the power to you. I'll let her do it. But yes, Hangouts is easy, but it is easy. Exactly. Pretty much you turn it on, you go live. And I haven't figured out the part of changing the thumbnail. I don't know how to do that yet. With the YouTube live streaming, you can put up the thumbnail before you put your video. It's perfect. But with this, I could see you can set a few things up, some tags and all that kind of stuff. But the actual physically putting the thumbnail in, I don't have the pro version of TubeBuddy or whatever, so I can't do it that way. I can't figure out how to run the thumbnail. After about 5 minutes of the live stream ending, then I can put up a new thumbnail, but I have to stick with what I have for the time being. Let's see here. Sorry, everybody. You know me, I get through the chat sometimes, and it's it gets going quick. Jeff. Yes, Michael Farr, Jeff, the best way to learn is just creating. I didn't know anything last year. I've come a long way. Make sure you get the GoPro 7 Black. Yeah, Michael Farr. I watched, I watched Mindad. I watched Danny Black last night, and that's where it sold. That's where the GoPro 7 Black Hero, whatever it's called, was sold to my wife, because she's like, it's just too much money. You don't need that for what you're doing. And I said, no, I know, but it would make a little bit better videos and stuff, because what we have, it's okay, but the stability we don't. There's a little bit of shakiness, and it's not as nice as. I know a lot of people have the like DSLRs and other cameras that give them better visuals and stuff, but I'm not technical enough to get that at this point. So the GoPro will help me, and it'll probably improve a little bit better. And I always said the live stream. Unfortunately, the reason for in here, I can't go outside to live stream. Canada, your data packages in Canada are ridiculous. We go through Virgin Mobile here, and for 2 gigs, it's just 2 gigs a month for data. It's just under $100, so it's ridiculous. And I've talked to everybody, in the States, overseas and stuff, and they think that's ridiculous. It's one of the highest priced data plan packages in the world. I think it's ridiculous. The data is useless here, so that's why we don't stream outside ever. It's just because if I was out there 5-10 minutes, our data would be gone in a second. Yes, the hyper smooth stabilization. I think it looks amazing. The GoPro 7, Michael Farr, the GoPro 7 Black is like having a gimbal. It's amazing, but a bit rough and low light. Yes, that's what I hear. I hear that the fellow at we went to Best Buy. He was telling me, the young fellow was saying that outdoors, I shouldn't have an issue. It's indoors. He says you have to have like the lighting. As you can see, this is just I have a bunch of lights on here, and you can see it's coming off my bald head. But yeah, no, I think I hear it inside. The lighting isn't as long as you have everything lit up, should be fine. But that's what I'm going with. So I'm hoping it goes well. Leonard Shea, how you doing? It's good afternoon. It's great to see you. It's a lot of people. This is my biggest one ever so far. So thank you very much, everybody. Like I said, I don't usually go on. As everybody knows, Michael, the reason that I'm here at this point, 2 o'clock, about a year ago, I worked for an insurance company, a big insurance company, and I'd worked for them for years. I'd hurt my back, and I know I watched your first videos, and that's Susan's Creative advised me to come to you, and I did. And then when I watched, I was like, I have to continue watching this fella. What happened? In the same venue, I'd hurt my back, and I was off for a few weeks. And then when I came to return, they said, we want to have a meeting with you. And I said, oh, no problem. And our work, the Canadian company that I work for, they were a few months previously, they were starting to do downsizing. Said they wanted to lay off so many people company-wide. And I thought, no problem. I've been with them. And the department, I worked in a department called Semi-Active. It dealt with people that had retired and people that had passed away, and people are on the verge of retiring. So that I was a very small department, and it was kind of my niche and stuff. And there was just a couple of us. I taught people how to do the job, and that did over the years. And what happened was I went off at the back, and when I returned, they so politely had me in, and I have nothing bad to say to them, nothing like that. But they had me in, and they said, well, in case it's a current, this is a common occurrence, we're downsizing, so we're letting you go. So that's what happened, and they said shortage of work or whatever they called it, and off I went. So here I am, and life's taken a different turn, because it's funny, you never know. I always say, especially the younger people, you never know. You think you're set in your life, and you have no clue. Young people think I'm not bad-mouthing young people at all, but they think they do know how things are. But some, even the most stable jobs or whatever, you think you're set in life, it doesn't always stay that way, and so it happened. And but my wife says, the stress on me was there's no more stress, so this is a good thing, and I'm glad that. So I'm in between. I want to call it limbo, and that's why I'm here, and I'm able to do a 2 o'clock stream. But probably come the new year, as I say to everybody, things, life will change, and I will have to focus on things a little bit more to see what's going on with my with life in that sense. So, anyways, everybody's like, "Would Jeff just be quiet and quit talking about it?" Anyways, Airstream as a how are you, Mickey XOXO? It's nice to see you, everybody. It's great to see you. I don't mean to miss people. You know me, Ollie. I get going off in tangents. It's just getting older. I'm going to be 49 next month, so I'm as my wife says, get older. The hair. I actually had hair about a year ago, and it just started thinning, so I took it off. RKJ Fishing. Why is there a Google logo in the top corner of your stream? Is that always been there? No. It started. I've only done 2 or 3 streams of the Google Hangouts, so that's why it's there. But oh, Mickey, yes, you're wanting to know the T-shirt, right? So this is Walt Disney World. As you can see, like Mickey, Goofy, and is it Donald Duck or something? And you can see on the back, I don't know if it shows, if you can see it or read it, I don't know. So a few years ago, we took the kids, my parents, before my dad passed away a few years ago, they wanted to go to Florida. My parents, they go away usually in the winter for a month in that someplace. So they were down there, and they were down there for a couple of weeks, and they said, why don't you and the kids come down? We're like, great. So we went down, all 4 of us and them, and we stayed at the condo they were at, and we had a great time, and took the kids. The kids had never been to Disney, and while they were there, I was like, I'm a big T-shirt fan. I love finding me a shirt somewhere, and so what I do is, you see my concert shirts, my sports shirts, whatever, and every day there's something different. So anyways, it's just Walt Disney. I just decided to wear it today. But Lynn Official Vlog, how are you today? It's great to see you. You're from Philippines. It's nice to see you. Thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. Airstream as a dream. Best Life Squad in the house. If I've missed anybody, I'm so sorry for this. Sometimes, it goes quickly, and it really does. Yes, Michael Fire worked for a Fortune 500 company. Excuse me, worked for a Fortune 500 company for 17 years. The best thing that ever happened to him was getting laid off. Michael, I couldn't agree with you more. Same thing. My wife says all the stress. I'd come home, and I'd be like, I had so much on my plate, and I didn't know I didn't know I didn't like my job, and I thought I can't. But I thought, what? I have a family. I can't just up and quit. But my wife said it was the best thing that ever happened to me, and I don't know if that's how you feel, but sometimes it is the best. It's the best thing that ever happened to you. Again, yeah, Michael, I totally agree with you. It is sometimes the best thing, isn't it? Sometimes it gives you not new release, but it gives you a new way to look at life, and it certainly has myself. Like I definitely like. I've always been like a family person with the kids and stuff, but sometimes you kind of forget what's important, and they're definitely the most important thing for me. Like all this is fine, and you know what? I love doing it, and I've loved. I'm not stopping this. That's not what I mean. But it's for fun, and I mean, I love doing it, and things change all the time, and that, so it's wonderful, and I don't expect this to be, maybe 6 months, a year. Maybe everybody be like, I'm sick of him. I don't want to see that guy's bald head or whatever. But that's fine, and that's just life. But I like doing it now, and even once I get back to work, whatever it is doing, if it's something for myself or something for somebody else, it doesn't matter what it is. I like to continue, and like I've always said to everybody, the time might change, but I won't. Just be a different time if I start doing something else. Oh, thanks, Mickey. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I've enjoyed doing it, Mickey, and it's fun. It's nice to meet everybody. It really is. There's a bunch of great people here. There really is. And you know what? I always say Michael Fire Jr. Michael. And if it hadn't been for Susan and meeting you, I wouldn't understand how it all. I still don't understand that. I don't mean it that way, but I wouldn't understand how to talk to people, and coming and watching your live and that, you meet a great bunch of people, and that, as you're talking to other people and you go to their channels, and that, some people you're seeing, you're starting to see people, your friends and stuff, that from your channel to their channel to my channel, whatever, and it certainly has changed, and it's I've been able to meet a great bunch of people here, so I really appreciate. I'm sorry, I had a stutter when I was a kid, so if it comes out once in a while, I get talking fast. That's why I do talk quickly, so I don't get that stutter, I guess. Um, Budget, I just shot your head. I just shot you in the heart with my finger. Budget, thanks a lot, my friend. I appreciate it. Michael Fire. Mark and I go to Disney every year, sometimes more than once, except this year. We do love Disney. Yeah, I love it too. We unfortunately with the kids, we haven't been on as many trips as we'd like. We, over the years we've gone here or there, but that was our big trip. We'd like to go on another trip, but it's just financially it's not in our books right now. But in the next couple of years and that definitely. But yeah, no, Disney, it's so much fun, isn't it? And it's funny, and as an adult, you never think in a million years, maybe as a kid you're gonna like it, but so many adults, it's like being a kid again. It really is. And if you've never been, I could say, and I'm sure Michael, everybody else that's been as well, would say, what, if you've never been, if you get the chance, go, because it's worth it every minute of it, and you won't forget it. It can bring you back to your childhood in a second, and kind of live through that with your kids too. Yes, Michael Fire Jr. The money's nice, but I don't remember a single day. That's 17 years now. Adventures all the time. Exactly. Isn't that true? I was thinking about the same. Really, like all the time. It's not the time's wasted. None of the time is wasted with my family. I'm sure you feel the same way. But the time wasted there. Can you imagine if we were able to not bypass that? Because like everybody, I remember my dad always said to me, everything you do, it doesn't matter what you do, it's a learning curve or a learning experience. It's just moving you on to the next thing. But you're right, I can't remember either, and sometimes I don't want to remember that portion. But you're right, it certainly is. Gil Skills. Oh, thanks, Gil. Appreciate it. Like I said, I see the chat on the side and the viewers, but anyways, it's great to see everybody here. Yes, Michael Fire Jr. I'm so glad to know that folks get so much out of it. It's the best feeling to know that. No, it really is. I think, that's what I was saying earlier on your stream today. Like you were saying about people swearing and stuff. Yes, that has whatever for them, and maybe if you have kids and you have different parts of your, I find as I get older, I mean, I was no saint. I'm still not. That's for sure. But I don't feel the urge. I don't want to get on here and promote whatever to. Like you were saying, it's good to show a good side to people. It really is, and there's just too much of it out there. And yeah, I think it's the way your channel is. It helps so many people, and it's great to come and listen because we all get to laugh and talk to each other. So the community, I love it. I really do, and I wouldn't have known it without you. So I really wouldn't. So I'll be there every day that I can. Just like everybody, we all sometimes have days where we can't be somewhere. But yes, Gil Skills. I've met so many new friends thanks to YouTube. No, I have 2 Gil Skills. I honestly have. Trophy Dad. No, I've never been to Cedar Point. My brother used to go every summer with his buddies years ago when we were younger, but I've never been to Cedar Point. I know it's at Sandusky, Ohio, I think, but yeah, they used to go. They used to get in the car. They'd drive down in the summer and go to Cedar Point, but I've never been. But I think my wife would love that. She loves the amusement parks and all the rides and stuff. Okay, just 8. Judy Ann, I have to go later. Take care. Yeah, and Gil Skills, everybody at 7 p.m. You're right. Let me run through this. Yes, have a good one. Just 8. It's nice to have you here. Trophy Dad, I love that place. I imagine I would love it. I've watched YouTube videos on it, but I don't know it as well. Jojo, oh wow, Jeff, you're still here. Yeah, Jojo G. If anybody doesn't know Jojo G, that's my wife, everybody. But she works for an insurance company from Texas, but she works here in London, Ontario. But she pops in once in a while, as you know, and she probably popped in about an hour ago. She's probably like, Jeff, are you getting ready to pick me up? Yeah, no, everybody. Jojo G is my wife, and she's done work at 5, and it's about 10 after 4. So in about 20 minutes, I have to pack things up and get going. But yes, Gil Skills, time flies when you're having fun. It certainly does. Joe, Michael Fire Jr. says hello. Oh wow, look at that, Joe. This is definitely a first for him. Budget Bushcraft, 70 likes now. That's great. I love it. Stacy Morgan, hey, my friend, it's great to see you. Thank you very much. Another fellow Canadian. Yes, it's everybody. You know what? welcome. I really appreciate each and every one of you for coming. Great bunch of people, and you know what? Each and every one of you meant a lot to me, and certainly do, because you know what? Like everybody said, you can't watch everybody's stuff 24/7. It's physically impossible. I tried, but it's like there's not enough time in the day. So I always say, you know, the only way I can do it, I watch one and then might not see the next couple. But it's hard. There's not enough time. But it's great to, and the live streams. It's certainly become a big thing. The live streams, haven't they? They certainly have. And honestly, you know, to watch some, but until you do them, you get it once. You not get it, but you understand once you're in them. My wife went on about a week ago for the first time with me, and she says she thought it was easy, and not that it's hard, but she found it. You know, seeing the live stream, trying to get through the chat. She says, "Oh my gosh, I didn't have any idea." I said, "No, you don't really till you get going with it, do you?" Michael Fire, it's a long drive to Texas. I imagine it is. Yes, and Budget Bushcraft loves this. Welcome another freaking Canadian to the house. Oh gosh, I love it. I love it. It is good to see Stacey Morgan. You know, at that video where you had the wall and you were showing everything. Oh gosh, that was amazing, Stacey Morgan. I loved it. I don't know how you did it. I loved it. Gosh, can you imagine? Quite the commute. Can you imagine? Texas. I've been through Texas in the airport a couple times, but never actually never been to Texas. I think it'd be a great place to visit. What do we have here? Trophy Dad. First sakes with the Canadians. Oh gosh, Trophy Dad. Well, you know what? Do you want to be a fellow Canadian down in Grand Rapids, my friend? I realized, actually, how far? You're about 5 hours, you said. So you're about, what, 3 hours from the Ontario-Michigan border, I'd say? About that? I would imagine you're about that distance. But anyways, this has been quite a day today. I don't know. Like I said, I never go this long. Usually I start at 2, usually by sometimes 3 I'm finished, sometimes 20 after 3, 25 after. Because everybody knows I picked Ethan up from school at 3:35, so I always finish about 10 minutes before. But it's been quite the day, everybody. I really don't know where to start, but I want to say thank you very much to each and every one of you. I really do. You know me, I ramble on, but I really do thank everybody, and I should probably get off here. It's almost 4:15, and you know what? It's been going on for 2 hours and 15 minutes almost. So I really appreciate each and every one of you, like every one of you. Anyways, everybody's gonna be like, quit kissing, whatever. Yeah, but no, I really appreciate it, each and every one of you for coming. We'll see you again, and hope you have a great, fantastic day. And you know what? You believe it? It's Tuesday. And for my friends in the United States, 2 more days to the Thanksgiving weekend starts. So I'm very happy. Hope you all have a great time. Nathan likes drums. Hello. I always just like to say hello quickly as I'm coming out here. El Canal del Reina del Universo. Hello. It's great to see you. I keep telling my old lady I'll fly her to London. Trophy Dad, I love it. Michael Fire Jr., it's great to meet you. It's great to meet you too, Michael. Thank you very much for dropping in. I really appreciate it. I really do. I know you're busy. I know each and every one of you are busy. So, you know what? I always say to everybody, if you drop in for 5 minutes, a minute, however long you want to be here, if you can come down the road whenever, it's nice to have you. So thank you very much, Stacey Morgan. It's great to have you here. Thanks, Stacey Morgan. I appreciate it, my friend. I love it. Gil Skills, former likes the guys. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. Gil Skills, no worries. It was so nice to have everybody here. It really was. Raphael Scrapper, okay, take care. See you next time. Have a good one. Thanks, Raphael Scrapper, Trophy Dad. Thank you. Gil Skills. Budget Bushcraft, much love, everybody. Everybody have a great one. I will head on out, and I don't know where this day went today. Do you? I 2 hours, 15 minutes. Okay, I'm out of here. Much I bid you adieu, everybody. Have a great day, and tell my friends in the United States, have a good Thanksgiving in a couple days, okay? Have a good week this week. Thanks again, everybody. Okay, bye-bye.